Alrighty, hello. Welcome back. It's good to be back after a time of being sick. I just realized I don't have my chat box open, so hang on. If you're putting stuff in the chat, I'm not going to see it. Stand by. Apologies. I just realized there was one thing I was forgetting to do, and that was that. In fact, I didn't even rename the. No, not that. Didn't even rename the stream. That's all bad information. Let me fix this real quick. Uh, MD, noise caps lock on MD-82. This is not the World Tour. This is FNO, and we're not going from Osaka. We're going from KMSP to KJFK. Flying the Maddog to K for FNO. There we go. Close enough. Update. Pop out the chat. There we go. Yeah, get that out of the way. Okay. And there we go. Okay, sorry. Little last minute housekeeping stuff. It's like I take a day off of streaming and I forget how to do it. How you guys doing?
Good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, doing well, Moose. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better. I got came down with something Monday night. It was oh, that's a fun noise. Came down with something Monday night. It's kind of scratchy throat, just feeling run down and no energy kind of thing. And then Tuesday, I kind of had to go into work because I had too many things that I had to do. And by the end of Tuesday, I was just dead. I was going, okay, I'm taking tomorrow off. Took Wednesday off. Started to feel a little better, but then by the morning it was kind of meh again. So I ended up taking Thursday off as well. And I'm glad I did because Thursday kind of gave me a chance to really fully recover without having to push myself. So by the end of Thursday, I was basically back to my old self. So that's good. But anyway.
Where you parked?
I am parked at Charlie 9 at Minneapolis, where I always park for my MD-80s. So that's where I am. Let me see if I can get the some weird looks. It's just a weird texture anomaly. Let's see. Let me see if I can get the jetway connected here. Operate the jetway. Oh, hello.
Duke better beat this team.
I said operate the jetway. What happened? I must be too far forward. Dang it. Okay. Let's try this again. Da, da, da. Yeah, go there. Hopefully it's not too far back. There we go. Operate the jetway. There we go. Confirm. Okay. Are you? Yes, good. Okay. Wonderful. Where's that little... Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? All right, let me load up my various things here so I have access to them. We've got the flight plan all set and ready to go. Project Fly should have it. Oh, you know what? Maybe not because I haven't hit fly now. That would help. There we go. Now maybe Project Fly has it. Some issues with nothing connecting. Going to be a little slow. Oh, that's weird. Unfortunate. And okay, so we're going from Charlie 9 at Minneapolis to Charlie 36 at JFK. We're going to be expecting runway 12 left here. And oh, hey, Kevin coming back in with the Prime subscription. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate that. We're going to be expecting 12 left here at Minneapolis for departure. We're going to take the Colt 7 departure to DLL, Haste, Daflu, Juliet 70, LVZ, and then the Lendy 6 arrival into JFK. We're expecting runway 31 right into JFK at this time. Flight level 310 today. We got 142 passengers, 300 pounds of cargo, a zero fuel weight of 117.1 thousand pounds, and a takeoff weight of 146.8 thousand pounds out of a total maximum takeoff weight of about 148.5. So we're pretty close to MTO today, but we're not over it, so that is good. I'm going to silence my phone so it can shut up. I don't need that nonsense. Let's see. You did 4 months a second ago. It didn't go through. If you just did it, sometimes it takes a little bit before it registers. So we'll see if it pops up here in a little bit. Estimated block time today, 2:43. Estimated time in the air, 2 hours and 14 minutes. We're taking 30,000 pounds of fuel. We were supposed to take 28.5. I bumped it up a little bit because it's Friday night ops. And our reserve fuel today is 10,041 pounds of fuel. All right. That being said, let's get in the cockpit and get this sucker fired up. Alrighty. And I think I'm going to double check something here real quick because I have a feeling. And actually, I need to turn that off. Let me check sounds real quick. So I want to make sure everything is set. Every once in a while, I'll do this offline, and then I forget to switch things back. And headset. Okay, good. All right, so that should be set up. We're going to close that. We are in cold and dark, so we're going to set this up from scratch. So we're going to go ahead and say battery switch to on. That's going to start to boot up some stuff. We need to turn on the interphone. Connect the ground power unit, please.
Stand by.
And go ahead and connect the air conditioning while you're at it, too.
Air, please. Stand by.
Stand by. Yeah, guys, don't forget, next Thursday we're going to do that special Q&A stream. So if you have questions ahead of time, go ahead and put them in Discord into the Q&A section.
Here comes pressure.
Otherwise, you can obviously ask me on the day, but we'll kind of do a tour of my setup. We'll kind of go over my settings and how I do what I do here, and then open it up for questions if you guys have any questions. So should be kind of fun. Let's see. Oh, of course. What is going on? I'm going to have to figure out what Project Fly is doing with that, because that is really annoying. Yeah, that is really stupid. Because it's doing that consistently now. It did it wrong the first time we tried it, then it got it right, and then ever since then it's been wrong again. And I don't know how to fix. There's no place for me to update it now. Because it doesn't, so I'm trying to see if it shows me anywhere what it sees, but it does not. Yeah, that's really annoying. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with Project Fly. That's really annoying. What's going on, Corey? How you doing? I know I messed it up and I fixed it just a little bit ago, so it probably just hasn't updated or something. Yeah, it's so what I'm doing is when I load the Project Fly flight, I'm not saying do it through SimBrief because I don't want Project Fly to load a plan through SimBrief. I already have a SimBrief plan, so I'm importing the plan from SimBrief into Project Fly. My guess is what's happening because no, it's got him in there. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe those directs are throwing it off, but it's got him in there. So somewhere in there, it's just freaking it out. But yeah, I don't.
At one point, just try to send it, like putting a flight plan in instead of sending like the file in.
That's true. I could do it that way too. It's just more work for me, but I could do that. Okay. Let's play with that for a second. We got some time. I'm going to cancel the flight. Yes. And let's I can just redispatch it. That's nice. Okay. Paste a route. Because I guess that's all it's pulling in anyway is the route. So I guess that's really not a big deal. Dispatch. All right, try it now. Somebody, see if that works. I will be curious. All right, we have power, so let's go ahead.
Autopilot.
Ah, yeah, see, there we go. All right, so I just need to do it that way from now on. We just need to paste it in instead of the other way. What I probably should, well, yeah, I don't know how to do that. While I'm thinking about it, though, let me activate Fly Live here so it's running, because I know it's not there yet. Let's see, KMSP, KJFK, 31, apply, there we go. All right. Seatbelt sign on. I don't think we've got our fuel load on yet. No, we do not. So we need to call for our fuel load. Request refueling. And that means actually I don't want the seatbelt sign on at the moment. We'll check our dials here. That's good. Set.
Glide slope. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear, headwind, shear.
Oh.
Tailwind, shear, tailwind,
Not
shear,
necessary.
tailwind, shear.
Alright, test. Anti-skid test, good.
Stall. Stall. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Yaw damper on. Ice test. Good. Alright, packs are off at the moment. Clear that. That's fine. Annunciator light check. Okay, checks out. Want to make sure our nav lights are on. Come down here, I'm going to get rid of the yoke. Yeah, we'll turn up. That's not what I want to turn up. Oops, that's not either. Which is the, oh, panel light, there we go. Panel lights, I think that does both sides now, yes it does. I will turn up this a little. Okay, we're going to uncage the artificial horizon there. Cage it, rather.
Fire left engine. Fire right engine.
Okay, fire test is good. Takeoff mode set. We'll make sure fuel truck is on its way. Okay, well, get here faster, fuel truck. Don't have all bloody day. Alright, MD-82. Yeah, okay. Make sure no one's sitting on top of me here. No, good. Excellent. Alright, spoilers down, flaps are up, throttles are idle, fuel is cut off, the airflow is in auto. I don't see any center right now, so we're going to set 2200. Turn up the panel lighting there. Okay, just a little bit of stuff there. We'll also turn on the cross feeds for the pneumatics. And there we start to fuel. Yep, good. Excellent. Fueling has begun. Hey, Fort Doctor, how you doing? Let me go ahead and pre-file with VATSIM here, because I didn't do that yet. File flight plan. Close that. Plan fetch. And file. Alright, flight plan's filed. So that's done. Let's see here. Wodgegrass 1956. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Doors. Let's get the door opened and the cargo doors open. In preparation for boarding. I might be able to start boarding. Let's see if I can do that. Even though they're still fueling, I might be able to do it. You never know. What's going on, Rothmuller? Just left Las Vegas, heading to Salt Lake for a quick hop before supper. Nice. Your VNav isn't working? Or you're flying in the Angry Puppy, the 717? We are at KMSP. 737. I knew you'd be way faster. If your VNav's not working, is it just the switch isn't connecting? Like it's not taking VNav? I'm trying to remember what causes. There's a number of different reasons why. Let's see here. Is your flight director on? Was that it? Oh, LNAV. Well, okay, same question applies though. Let's see here. Departure, arrival, departure. Planning on 12 left. The Colt 7. DLL transition. Route. And from DLL. Hey Mayo, how you doing? My VNav is on. Okay, so your VNav's working, but not your LNav. Well, LNav won't lock on if you're too far away from your. So are you heading toward an intercept course for your next waypoint? Because if you're not, you got to get yourself pointed that way first before it'll lock. So, in other words, let's say where it says VOR fail, this is my waypoint on the flight map, and I'm heading this way. I'm not on an intercept course. I need to point the aircraft and get it on an intercept course for that point before LNAV will engage. Well, you're on the ground. Well, your LNAV's not going to work on the ground.
Hey, Miss.
How's it going, Kramer?
It's going good.
But it will turn on. What do you mean it will turn on? Define not working then. So it will turn on at a certain point, and at other time, like I've had it where it will arm and then it won't arm for whatever reason. But once you're 400 feet above the field, you should be good, provided you've set everything up right. Again, make sure your flight directors are all on, because if they're not, then it won't necessarily activate. Whoa! Holy crap! What the? Is that the sun doing that? Well, I guess so. Dang. Wow. Lighten up the cockpit. Need sunshades in here.
Do you see mine on your left, Mike?
I do not, because there's a jetway in the way. Oh, but now I do. You're 737?
I'm a Delta.
Yeah.
That sunshine is actually the scenery, I'm pretty sure.
It could be. I don't know what's going on, but either way, it's pretty epic. Solar flare, yeah, exactly. Where's my lights for this? I should probably turn them on. Whoa!
Are they landing through one left at JFK right now, or do we not know?
They are. They should be landing in 3-1s at the moment. Yes. When I checked earlier, winds were 270 at like 20 something. Where's my panel lighting? Oh, there it is. There we go. That's even that bright. Okay, DLL and then haste.
Is David flying the 737?
Yes.
Yeah, the LNAV should engage on the ground. You got your legs and everything active in your FMC?
Oh, yeah, David, make sure in the perf init page you executed that too. The 737 needs you to execute the perf init after you put it in. If you don't do that, I bet they won't activate LNAV, even though it's not technically part of your flight plan. That's a step I've missed before. Wendy 6. We're going to plan on 3-1 right. Route. Next page. Let's see. There we go. Activate. Execute. Legs. No discontinuities. And we're vectors out of here, so that's fun. Let's see here. Initial reference. Alright, Zeal fuel weight is 117.1. Fuel is going to be 30.0/N. Reserves are 10.0. Cost 35. Cruise altitude 310. You shouldn't have to redo your entire FMC, but if you go into the perf init page, see if that execute button is or an execute command or activate command or something is waiting for you to hit it. Because if you don't do that, then LNAV won't engage on the ground. Weather. Oh, I should probably load that. KMSP to where are we going? JFK. Briefing. 30232. And temp is -48. All right. Take off. There we go. Actually, take off point. Good. Okay. Conditions. Really? Wet? I don't think so. One 39 42 151. All right. And check the cruise page. 0.78 today. Let's keep that. Thank you. All right. Back to legs. All right, everybody's loaded on board. Fuel is loaded on board, so that's good. And we still don't have any people. I see act next to the perfinite. Well, that means it's the act. That just means active. It would be down at the bottom of the FMC screen, the lower right-hand corner, or the execute button would be lit. One of the two. If it just says ACT at the top, that just means that's the active initialization. Bring the flight directors online. And let's get... MD-80, there you are. Okay, the alignment's been verified. The FMS is set and cross-checked. Emergency lights are armed. Cabin signs are actually not on at the moment because we had refuel going on, so they are now. Windshield anti-ice switch on. Engine sync selector, I believe, is off. It is. Stall warning was tested. Air conditioning shelf switch is in auto. Fire protection system was tested. Fuel quantity, we've got 29,950, essentially 30,000. 9,250 on both sides, and 11,450 in the center is checked. Altimeters are supposed to be 3021. So we need to set that on both sides. Zero, 2, 1, and the standby. Three zero two one. Set and cross-checked. Fuel shutoff levers are off. Cabin pressure lever is in auto, and that's cockpit crew checklist. All right, let's get our doors shut, and we'll get ready to start and push. So let's close the doors first of all. Doors are closed. Let's back the jetway off. Why did that do anything? Waiting for other services to complete. Oh, baggage loading is still in process? Oh, crap. I shut the doors on them. They're taking their sweet baby time, aren't they? Are they even there? Oh, they are. Where's the baggage carts? How are they not here yet? Oh, here they come. Oh my gosh. Alright, baggage is slow today at MSP, apparently. Good grief. Alright, well, we'll be waiting a little bit then, I guess.
Guess we'll start timing you with a calendar.
Apparently. Hey, it's not me. This is my ground crew this time. I don't know what they were waiting for. Alright, well, while they're doing their thing, let's get some other information ready to go here. Let's have a look at the airport. Open Minneapolis, taxi, airport. There we go. Alright, so let's bring up the tablet.
And
All right.
Doctor, I think these kept running the FSDT. Is Dream Team or Lightbeam?
Flightbeam, yeah.
MSP, yeah.
Yeah, this is Flightbeam's Minneapolis, which is gorgeous. So here we are over here on gate Charlie 9, and so we're going to be planning for 1-2 left. So it's a very simple taxi. We'll take Papa basically all the way up to Papa 10 for 1-2 left. For the departure, we are taking the Colt 7, and so here is the Colt 7. It is vectors at first because we'll come off of here, and I think our first waypoint is a taxi here after we get going here. But we'll see if we go off of runways 1, 2 left. We are DME equipped. For assigned headings from 60 clockwise to 100, cross 7 miles DME from the MSP VOR at or above 3,500 feet. Maintain assigned altitude. If unable to comply, advise agency as soon as possible prior to departure. And then routing is on transition of assigned route, expected altitude clearance filed 10 minutes after departure. So our initial altitude is 7,000 for the jets, 5,000 for props. And so basically it's we'll just go runway heading until we're cleared above 3,500, and then we'll probably set direct taxi at that point if we have no ATC come on at that point. Beyond that, there's no speed or altitude restrictions aside from the standard 250 knots below 10,000 feet. Our MSA for the area in our direction of travel is going to be 2,800 feet. Standard transition altitude in the States, 18,000 feet. And it's a pretty simple departure. Our routing, as you can see here, is going to take us out from Minneapolis into Wisconsin. We're going to cross the midpoint thereabouts of Lake Michigan. Go right across the state of Michigan, just north of Detroit there, into Canada for a very short period of time as we cross around Lake Erie. And then back over into what I think is Ohio at that point still, and then come down over Pennsylvania and down into New York. That is our routing. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and put the tablet away. And I do need to confirm real quick the airport info. There, the cargo's loaded now. Okay, undock. Oops, undock, confirm. 121 is the runway heading, so we're going to set that there. That will be our initial heading. Oop, too far. One, 7,000 will be our initial altitude, just in case someone comes on. And I believe 14 something. 15. Is that right? Oh yeah, 151. Okay. 151 is our V2, so we're gonna set 161 here in the speed. There we go. Okay, let's see if, I think GSX shuts those doors, but let's make sure they did. Doors, yep. So all doors are secure. Jet bridge is out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and start the APU at this point because we're very close to starting. So start pump on.
Hey Mike, should I push back first so that I don't get stuck?
If you're ready to go now, go ahead and go.
Alright, go.
Alright, APU is starting. Alright, we'll change our status to departing. Okay. And brick temps are okay. That's set for starting. Just waiting for the APU to come online here. Go ahead and lock the cockpit door at this point. There's APU. Switch over. And we'll have them disconnect the...
Yes, sir. You're clear to disconnect. Thanks.
And Sean McConnell coming in with a Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate it. All right, emergency power is disconnected. Let's get the APU air on, and we'll wait to see the air. It takes a little bit for the air to engage. There's a warm-up period before the APU air will come on. So we'll give that a moment. Mayor, are you backing up? I'll go.
Affirmative.
Copy that. Tim, is that you a few gates
Glad
over?
to see you feeling better, Moose.
I am. Thanks, Sean.
And you recovered Moose Sagan.
I was to say, is that you a few gates over on my right?
I'm way down on your left at the end of the C concourse.
Oh, okay. I got somebody else over here.
I'm on your right, Moose.
Oh, you're on my right? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I think I see you. Are you pushing right now, Tim?
Affirm.
Yep, I got you. All right, Mail, let me know when you're clear, and I'll go.
What are we getting? 1, 2 left?
Yeah. Well, we're not getting, we're picking.
Well, hey, you know what I mean.
I do.
I haven't flown in a while. Been busy.
Well, good to have you back.
Get my APU to start, but just being
What are you flying?
17.
Oh, nice.
Mike, if I have enough room to push.
Okay. We'll try it.
Well, winds are variable, so you can take any runway.
Oh, they're variable now? They were, like, steady at, like, 8 knots before.
Well, they're 0 at 4.
Oh, okay.
It's currently 0 at 4 knots.
Got it. So it changed again. All right, cool. Well, then, whatever. We're good to go either way. Now, let's see. Nose to the right. That's what I want. No, I do not.
There my APU goes. Finally.
All right, so we'll bring the beacon on.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
We'll bring the fuel pumps on. Engine ignition system to both. And pneumatic pressure. We do have pneumatic pressure. Engine ignition selector is both. Left and right tanks pumps all on. Ignition lights are on. APU is in normal. APU supply is off. Pneumatic cross speed levers are open. Thrust levers are idle. And before start check is complete. As soon as he starts pushing us, we're good to go. And
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted.
that's interesting.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Are my flaps slightly down? They are. That's interesting. This will be fun. Alright. Turning 2. No, not a flap failure. It's just they're already slightly down. The indicator's showing they're down a little bit, like just past somewhere between 11 and 0. So when pneumatic pressure comes online, they're going to raise up because the flap handle's up.
Pneumatic pressure?
I mean, sorry, hydraulic pressure. Thank you. I'm just making up words.
Me too.
This MD-80 is going to be kept aloft by pixie dust tonight. So, and Kramer coming in with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, sir. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the support. All right. Got a good start.
I'll be passing on the right, going down Papa.
Copy that. And turn to number
I'll
1.
cut you guys off and push back, because I got room.
Yeah, you got plenty of room. You're good to go. Uh, 12.
Set parking brakes.
Brake set. 1, 2, 0. Alright, let's activate the hydraulic pumps. Yep, there they come up. Which we're going to turn right back around and put them down.
Unlocking gear.
Closing.
That push sucked.
What was that?
My push
Tow
sucked.
truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
I kind of missed.
Did I go into the back of you or something, or what?
No. I missed the line by a lot.
Oh, I gotcha. Alright, ignition selector back to off. Pitot and stack heaters
Left is clear.
on.
Right is clear.
Air fuel, engine, any ice not required. Ignition supply switch, auto, door enunciator checked off. Fire detector loop. Oh. APU gen is off. We can turn the start pump off now. Center pumps can come on. APU air off. APU master off. And hydraulic systems are set. Taxiing APU air switches off. V-bugs are set. Flight instruments are checked. FMS is set. Flight controls tested. Flap slot lever on 18. Auto brake takeoff and arms set. Speed brake lever armed. Takeoff briefing completed. Cabin report received. Taxi checklist complete. Let's see. Mayo, are you still behind me?
Yep.
All right.
Right when you are.
Okay, I'm gonna start making my way over here to Papa. Brakes release. Taxi light on. Kill that master
I'll
caution.
go behind Mayo.
Here we go.
But 3320 could be following a Westwind 717 doorway.
Yeah, I'm an MD-80, but oh, you're gonna
And then-
follow him.
It shows a 717 for me.
Okay, well I'm not, so.
That's weird.
This shows 717s, MD-88s for me, so.
Oh, I have something turned off. Hold on. I have my FLA thing off.
Aha.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could please have your attention to releasing important safety information. In preparation for departure,
Okay.
seat back is straight up. Your tray
Now
table
you'll
is straight
fit.
up. Carry on
Right behind me.
completely in the seat in front of you.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Westwind flight to New York. In-flight time today is going to be about at 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're going to be cruising at a altitude of 31,000 feet today. We should have pretty good weather, at least until we get into New York. We expect it to be quite windy in the New York area today, but other than that, no real problems. We'll give you a updated weather report as we get closer to New York itself. At this time, please sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for takeoff at this time.
To remove it, pull up and take
Love how you try to scare the passengers.
It's my job.
Place your arms to the straps and mount ignition to your chest. There are 8 emergency exits aboard the aircraft. 2 door exits at the front of the cabin, 4 overhanging exits, 1 door exit, and 1 tail
Ah, good. You got your LNAV. Wonderful.
Take a moment to locate your nearest exit, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. If
In
there is a
Minneapolis
possible
traffic,
exit
it's
plan,
Delta
or if there's a
2496
emergency
departing
exit
runway
plan,
12 left
all exits
southeastbound.
are indicated with lighted exit signs like on
You would
forwarding
call it a
trains.
3.
Thank you
In case of
much.
a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen mask will be released from the runway. To start the flow of oxygen, reach up and pull the mask towards you, fully extending the plastic tubing. Take the mask over your nose and mouth and slip the last container over your mouth. Pull the tab on either side of the mask tightly. The plastic bag is meant to clip closed on oxygen exposure. Be sure to secure your mask first before slipping it. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted in any area of the aircraft at any time. Tampering, disabling, or destroying a lavatory smoke detector is prohibited by law. On behalf of the flight crew, welcome aboard. We hope you enjoy your flight. Thank you.
All right. And Minneapolis traffic, Westwind 1990, lining up, runway 12 left. For takeoff checklist, takeoff data confirmed, fuel balance checked, brake temperatures are okay, engine ignition selector back to both. UAP is checked, TCAS set to TARA, and before takeoff checklist complete.
And I'm through 3,000 there, Moose.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, am I?
And Westwind 1990, runway 12 left, taking off to the southeast. Here we go. Oh, and runway lights coming on. Nice. It's a nice touch.
$33.28. Light it up and wait.
We got those little guys.
Takeoff thrust set.
There's landing lights.
Clear.
Albeit a bit overwhelming.
80 knots. Cross check. V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. Lights out.
Well, we're in Minneapolis. The FNO's in JFK, so we're a bit far away from it.
Pretty good traffic.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll start to pick up.
Busy right now.
Yeah, we'll start to pick up controllers as we get closer.
Yeah, I got 107 arrivals right now.
Nice. Of course, that's just scheduled arrivals, and we're through
Scheduled.
3.
33.28 rolling.
And that's 35. We'll start to turn over
What are you
here.
cruising at tonight, Moose?
310.
Hey, that's where I'm going. 2032 on and up.
lucky.
What was that, David?
O'Hare's lucky.
Why?
The FNO for next week features them, and then you got the Across the Pond for Saturday, and they're on it too.
Yeah, they'll be busy.
Delta 30 through 28 through 3000, runway is yours.
Alright. Way 32 rolling.
That's odd.
Slats for track.
No mode. That's weird. There's 10,000 feet, landing lights coming off.
Beautiful departure
Right?
with the sunset.
Uh-huh.
Clear skies almost too.
Yeah, just a few clouds. Do what Kennedy does. About 3 hours after this flight. It's a long flight.
What are you flying, a DC-3?
Yep. 717.
Should be about 2 hours and 15, 2 hours, 20 minutes for you.
We'll see once I get higher.
Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude.
You should get some pretty good winds at the tail.
Yeah.
Why do we switch our time zones every 6 months? It is dumb and needs to be destroyed. It goes back. It's got a long history of trying to make sure that the daylight was in our normal operating time as much as possible. Basically, it mainly had to do with the agrarian, the agricultural stuff. So it doesn't really apply anymore. Now that we have electric lights, it really doesn't matter. It was touted that it would save electricity. I don't know that it really does at this point anymore. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. We call them farmers? Sure.
Are you cruising at 340, Mike?
Sorry, what was that?
Cruising about 340.
310.
31. How fast is it going right now, Mike?
How what?
Fast.
About 280 knots or so. Mach 0.58. Of course, that's going to change as we get higher.
I'm gonna go up to 300.
What altitude are you at right now?
I'm up to pass through 17.
Okay, I'm at 17.9 right now.
Did all airplane drivers.
I drive my airplane.
That's right. There's 18,000, so we'll reset to 2992. Right, Fourth Doctor? Very nice shot. You landing at Salt Lake City there, Fourth Doctor? Oh, you know what we don't have turned on is our logo light. It's that. Yeah.
You get your transponder on?
Yeah. No, Fourth Doctor is not. I always forget that one in this aircraft. Those are some nice shots. Oh, now it's working. What changed? Oh, that can be off now. Oh no. Let's see here. Oh, what are you doing? What's it vibrate about? Okay, well that sucks. So, just found out my my sister who has who's had cystic fibrosis. She had a double lung transplant a number of years ago. Just found out she has breast cancer. So I don't know what stage it's in, but very, very early details.
So sorry, Moose. That's terrible. My grandma has breast cancer. I know how hard it gets.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandmother, I don't remember what form of cancer she had. This was like back in '93, I think it was, when she passed away from cancer. So that's been a while for that one, but so yeah. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, Fort Doctor. What is going on here? You've got another 4,000 feet, well, 3,500 feet to go. Why don't we... We're just going to take our sweet time getting up there. All right. Fair enough.
You're awfully heavy.
That's true, I am. Not to mention the plane.
Not to mention the news you just got.
That too. That too. Alright, so I just got a follow-up text. Apparently it's short on details right now regarding this, but they're thinking at this point it's not a very aggressive form, but that's kind of too soon to tell kind of thing. So, but I guess as far as preliminary news goes, it's not the worst. Could be worse, so there's that. So hopefully it's something they can get at quickly. What'll be interesting to see is what if anything is different treatment-wise, because she's a double lung transplant recipient with the anti-rejection stuff she's on. I would be curious to see what options are different because of that, as far as treatment goes.
How long ago was the transplant?
About 4 years ago now or so.
Okay.
4 or 5, something like that.
We're gonna cruise Mach-wise, Mike.
I'm supposed to be doing 0.78 once I actually get to cruise. We're at 30.5 right now, so I got another 1,500 feet to go.
Roger, I'm doing 0.78 currently. I'm gonna cruise 1,000 feet ahead, above you. Actually, it shouldn't be. It should be 33.
Yeah, you should be an odd altitude. Anything but white on your screen. So you're like in the soup, huh, Fort Doctor? That's 8,500 MSL, right? Like, because Salt Lake City's up there. It's like 4,000 feet or so, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh. Some nice pictures there, David. Very pretty. Alright, there's cruise. Go ahead and set cruise up on the deal here. We'll have it accelerate us to 0.78 and then it should back us off on the... Turn this off now. I'm surprised we're not seeing any centers up yet. Where's all the... Where's the love? Man. Alright, so Chicago's off too, but Cleveland Center's up. We just entered Chicago airspace. So yeah, so we should get Cleveland and then we'll be in New York. We may actually dip into Toronto Center for a little bit there because we actually do go into Canada for a bit.
No, we're in that stupid area that's Cleveland will still handle us.
Oh, it's like that overlap kind of. I gotcha. Well, alrighty then. Man, yeah, New York looks like a fun, hot mess going on right now. But they are definitely landing on the 3-1s at the moment.
Probably gonna cruise up 0.82.
What was that?
Probably gonna cruise up 0.82, which means I might pass you.
That's fine.
Then maybe I'll slow down and just go to like 0.75.
I was gonna say, just be prepared once we get to center for them to start spacing us. So. Meet you up at JFK, heading there from Richmond. Oh, okay. Yeah, so tomorrow, for those of you that are going to participate in Cross the Pond, tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 1500 Zulu, is when the bidding opens for the routes for... oh, hang on. Let me take this. This is my mother calling me. Okay. I am back.
Yeah, I'm leaving for across the pond tomorrow at 10 from Miami to Switzerland.
Across the pond is not tomorrow.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Cross the pond is
Across the pond event.
next week. Yeah, tomorrow is where the bidding opens for getting routes for Cross the Pond next week. So,
Okay.
so
yeah,
that
we're
only
tomorrow.
that only matters if you're wanting to participate on a organized route. You can still fly across the pond without having a official route and without having a slot, but there's a very good chance you get delayed if you're going into or out of one of the focus airports. So. Which, by the way, and maybe I read it wrong. I'm not thinking I did, though. Let me pull it up here. Cross. I don't remember in the... Yeah, I don't remember in the voting that London Gatwick was on the list.
Yeah, I recognize that too, and I guess they automatically put it in?
Maybe, because I remember specifically one of you, either Kramer or David, saying, "Isn't it odd that none of the Londons are on the list?" And then I saw it pop up, like, "Oh, Gatwick's an option? Okay." So I think I'm going to be aiming for Gatwick to Dulles, because I have Dulles scenery. As a backup, I think my second would be Amsterdam to Dulles, because I don't want to be flying all day, so I'm not going to San Francisco. I don't want to do a 10-hour flight. Thank you very much.
By the way, on the Cross the Pond site, there's a new icon on the top bar.
A new icon? What do you mean?
Blue bell.
I do not see a blue bell. Of course, I'm not logged in. Maybe that's... Let me log in and see what happens. Oh, look at that.
My engine won't start.
Oh, just notifications, which there are none yet, so that's helpful.
I've never seen that on a website before.
So yeah, across the pond, 7 days, 10 hours, and 1 minute. Good luck with the cross the pond bidding. Hopefully we get good route for it. Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna be ready to hop on right away when the bidding opens, so that way hopefully I can get my the slot I wish.
You know, I could want something in the UK to Dulles.
My engines don't want to start.
What are you flying?
PMDG 737.
Are they not turning? Or are they not igniting?
Not igniting. I'm getting smoke coming out of one of them. I'm basically saying it's starting, but then it stops.
Do you have fuel?
Yes, I have fuel.
You put it in the engine. And then
Yeah, fuel pumps are all on.
Is there fuel selector?
Yeah, fuel selector's on.
Alright, the countdown continues, guys. FS Expo coming up in, well, we're just a little over 2 months now, actually. Because we're at the end of about 2.5 months or so. Now that we're on the tail end of March. Over in Orlando. You will not want to miss it.
It says drive.
What?
Like it says drive above standby power.
That's the generator drives on the engines.
Oh, should that be on?
Well, it doesn't need to be on until the engine has started. It won't affect the engine start.
Oh, okay.
At least it shouldn't.
Alrighty. APU engine's on. batteries on.
You got air coming off the APU into your leads?
Yes, those are on. Isolation valves are on. It's dual bleeding right now. Its ram doors are full open.
I don't think your isolation valve should be on.
Isolation valve is open.
Actually, Kelsey, that was about an 8-hour flight from London to Chicago.
Are your packs on?
Chili, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. We are enjoying a little bit of Friday Night Ops, although we don't have any center controllers yet. They're all over more on the East Coast. We're heading to them now, though. Our first one we'll get will be Cleveland Center in a little while. We're in Chicago Center Zone at the moment. Well, I've had better days too, actually. I just got over being sick, and then I was just telling these guys I just got a text, found out my sister has breast cancer, apparently. So, yay.
Is your packs on?
Who are you talking
Is
to?
my what on?
Your packs.
Packs?
They should be off.
Right. Is that on right side? Oh, they're high.
Yeah, they're up on the. Yeah, make sure they're off, because if they're on,
Okay.
you're not going to get enough air.
Okay, the fans are on auto.
Yeah, Gasper's fans are fine, just the packs themselves,
Okay,
which
it's
want to make
his
sure.
ram door's fully open.
The ram door doesn't matter either.
Then everything down APU bleeds on. It's dual bleeding right now.
Yeah, that's fine. It just means the bleeds are on for the APU and for the engines.
There we go. Now we're spinning.
There you go.
I like the dual bleeding part.
And then we got
It's the Poltergeist
FLT.
Airlines.
No, we got Master Caution, FLT, C1T, and then electric. Electric should work back when the engines are on, but I don't know what flight control. How do I turn the flight control off?
Yeah, Kelsey, I hear you. I don't remember all that much of my my grandma on my dad's side originally, because like I said, she died when I was pretty young. I mean, I think I was about 10 or so when she died. Yeah, if it was 93, then I was 10. So I don't have all. I mean, I have some memories of her, but not a whole lot. Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Are you? Well, I've got time. I'm in cruise, so. You're talking about on Discord, I assume? I should probably open up Discord on my tablet here. Tablet? Sounds like Camelot. What's on the Moose menu for tonight? I don't know. I'm actually really not hungry right now. I had kind of a late lunch at a Jimmy John's sandwich, and it was big and filling. It was delicious.
Thank you for reminding me about the menu.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've got some work to do. What happened with my dad's side ground? What happened with... apparently she got sick when I was on. Never was something. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, 4th Doctor, we'll see you in a bit. See ya in a bit.
There's certain things you want on the menu or no?
I can't. You were kind of quiet and muffled there. What'd you say?
Are there certain things you want on the menu?
Not specifically, I guess. This is like what the passengers would be eating, I assume?
No, it's for you.
Oh, for me? Know how well that's going to work out. Had a... Whoa. Auto mod. Held a message for the reason... What? So the auto mod thought this message was sexual in nature. I don't understand why, because it was just, do your parents still have Katie, which was the dog. I guess it took that a wrong way. That's hilarious. Yes, Kelsey, they do. That is funny. And let's see, what was that? Christian HT, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, sir. Let's see.
Hey, Kelsey, you got your NCAA brackets done?
That's funny.
Asking me, Tim, but I have like 4 or 5 brackets right now. Duke's going all the way.
Who's going on?
Duke over State.
Oh, Duke.
Yeah, Duke's winning North Dakota by 30 right now.
Yeah, Washington beat them up right now. Washington is destroying right now.
Yeah, everything's good. That game just ended though.
Yeah.
Kind of funny how you guys are sitting here watching basketball and I'm watching bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah. On Fox Sports.
Why? Just watch 2 different games.
Well, I only have one phone. So
Grab your phone.
I'm using my phone to watch bowling.
Oh my god.
USA versus the world. The final thing part of the World Series of bowling. The whole week. We saw history made yesterday.
History was made in bowling yesterday?
Yeah, Chris Beaumonte won his 11th major, which sets the record.
Happy with that auto mod. Yeah, I wouldn't be either. I wouldn't be either. Offense taken, right, Kelsey? Chili, if you're still here, I don't know if you are, but if you are, are you officially going? I know there was a while there you weren't sure because of school timing of something. You were hoping to go, I know. You are going. Awesome. Awesome. Have you got your anything? Have you got any of your flights and stuff taken care of yet, or is that still pending? Are we doing a booth for W? No, at this point, I'm not going to be able to get something swung together in time anyway. So we'll look at it kind of more seriously next year if that's an option. Part of the issue too is we have to think through how to get materials there. Because people got to fly it in, so it's extra stuff to have to check
So
and
it goes to the West Coast.
do things. So, yeah, it's a lot easier if it comes to the West Coast next year and I can drive, then I can just bring all the material. So, like if I had done that in Vegas last year, that would have been easy. But when I'm flying, it's a bit more difficult.
Here this year, next year.
No one has decided that yet, so I don't know where you're going.
It's going to be centrally located U.S. Everybody's saying O'Hare.
Well, possibly. That nothing's been decided yet is my point. It was rumored that it was going to be on the East Coast last year, and then it was voted on and decided on the whole thing. So, but yeah, who knows where it will be officially. Let's see.
If it comes to the West Coast next year, I'll come.
Hockey player Zach, hello, welcome. Yes, this is the Maddog Crypto. I have 140 and 11 excess as in now. Oh. So you're going to SFO on Tuesday the 4th, and then a friend and I are flying from SFO to Atlanta, and then Tampa on Wednesday. Wait, 4th? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Wow, you're doing quite a few hops there. San Francisco, then Atlanta, then Tampa, and then I assume are you flying from Tampa then to Orlando at that point afterwards? Did you download this game on Steam? No, this is P3D. This is not FSX Steam Edition. Although similar, P3D is a significant upgrade from FSX Steam. but there are some similarities. If you have a booth, you should have more than one person in the booth. Yeah, I know. Obviously, I'm just talking about getting the material there. Like manning it is a whole other thing. We had to make sure we had at least 6 people from Westwind going in order to qualify. I think we might be at that mark now, maybe. But the logistics will challenge of it. It's another issue. The logistics are easy if it's over here where I can drive to it. I'm not driving to the East Coast, so as fun as that might be, I don't have that kind of time.
Hey, Moose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, listening to Cleveland Center, they're slowing people up and issuing holds shortly.
Oh, goody. Well, glad we took extra fuel.
Copy that.
Oh, you're driving from Tampa to Orlando. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. It's not a very wide state.
About 45 minutes of extra fuel, just in case.
Well, at least that's something. Chili, are you hooking up with a friend that lives in San Francisco, and you guys are going together? Is that what's happening there? Is that the San Francisco connection? The rainbow connection, as you could actually call it, because San Francisco. None of the kids in this channel know what rainbow connection is.
Yeah.
You've been flying your private MD-82. Nice. Still trying to get my passport. Then I can look at airline tickets and reservations at the hotel. Yeah. Yeah, I got my passport. Not that you need a passport, but I don't trust my IDs anymore for flying. California isn't exactly the most confident in making sure their new ID system meets federal standards. So you gotta love that. But yeah, I got my passport renewed because it expired last December, so it's all set for the next time.
I'm flying pretty scared because in 3 weeks, the 15th through the 19th of April, I have to fly. I'm flying the LAX Eugene direct. And I'm flying on Allegiant, so I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you may or may not get there.
Yeah, I don't know. They just updated their fleet and they were A320s and 21s.
Well, the fleet's not the problem. It's how they maintain it that's Allegiant's issue.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a malware bus? Yeah, Chili, I'm not one for the. I mean, you're in the situation because of your age. I actually don't go in for the bar scene and drink it anyway, so it's not an age thing for me. It's just a preference thing for me. California, the wannabe country. Yeah, I know. We think we're better than everybody else. Of course, we're run by morons, so you know what do you expect. Pizza Pie Polly, thank you for the subscription, Mayo. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at chat.
I'm looking at chat. What do you mean?
So long as
Discord.
Oh, I got you. Oh, in Discord. What chat in Discord? Where'd my thing go? Get
Chris,
this
as long as it gets me there,
keyboard out of my
Photo gallery, I think's what he's referring to.
No, I know you're not 21, Chili. I wasn't sure what you were going for to say that you can't do certain things. So that's why it was maybe I don't know.
There it goes.
What are you trying to figure out? Oh, yeah, wow. Didn't you do that a while ago, Ishish?
Yeah, I did that at the beginning of the stream.
Wow. Took a while. Well, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. That's funny. Dang. What Discord chat were you talking about, David or Kramer? I can't remember which one are you telling me that.
Photo gallery.
Oh, photo gallery. Thank you.
I need a tag for each of our voices for me and Kramer because you cannot recognize.
Well, no, I can tell the difference between you two, but you guys are no. I literally can. I mean, it's actually fairly easy to tell the difference between you. For some reason, I get your names mixed up in my head. I don't know why. Oh, there's my texture.
Excuses.
No, I'm just. It's true, but It has nothing to do with that. It's just a matter of mixing the two of you up in my head for some reason.
Stop bagging on the fella, dude. I'd mix it up too.
Yeah, stop bagging on me.
Giving you a hard time.
Captain Tim, you're on with Cleveland Center?
Yeah.
Wait, they're banned. Ooh. Well, I can approve of that. Except for the peanuts part. I don't do peanuts. But I will do one of those... you gotta substitute those... what do you call them? The Lotus cookies, whatever they're called.
Did you see what I guess, did you not see what I put right next to, in the parentheses next to the peanuts?
Yeah, oh wait, they're banned, yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I will say this. The only reason I flew Legion is the round trip I spent 150.
On Allegiant?
Yeah, direct.
New Jersey. Oh, cool.
I'm flying the Green Bay this summer.
Oh, I gotcha.
Green Bay,
Wisconsin.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, no, I'm not really my scene there, Chili, but yeah, no reason we can't hang for whatever. My brother got big into that for a while, and yeah, not my thing. That's okay, each their own.
New York is absolutely... I don't know if...
They getting slammed?
Yeah,
Crowded.
Maybe it's time to divert.
Pansies.
Funny.
New York.
Alright, let's contact Cleveland and tell them I want to go to Toronto instead.
Cut the flight in half.
Yeah. Go ahead and divert. It'll make more room for the rest of us. That's fine. No objections here.
Where's Cleveland Center are going to? 477.
Are we in... Let's see here.
Yeah. No, we're just outside of it.
Just outside? Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
Looks like you guys are in. I'm just outside.
No, I'm
We're
in.
Past Grand Rapids.
No, according to VATSIM, I'm in. And
Yeah.
so is Delta 3328.
That's me.
I'm following you guys behind a little bit.
Tim,
32.
Tim, which center are you on? 1349 or 13412?
Stand by.
4.12.
3412.
Thank you.
Why is there two Clevelands?
Because there are two Clevelands in real life. I don't know.
Different sectors.
Yeah, I know. It's just the way he said it sounded funny. Cleveland Center, Westwind 1990 at flight level 310, checking in.
We're doing on 1990, they're getting swap 5746, 5746.
5746 for 1990.
So that's a 3328 with you, level 330. Then a 3328, Cleveland Center, swap 5757.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Joey.
5757 in the box for
It's become my kind of go-to vacation thing every year.
Arena contact 16 miles southeast to Lansing View or at flight level 310, welcome aboard.
All right. We're on the Cleveland Center.
Yeah, that's 3328, contact 12 miles southeast.
What's our ETA here anyway?
Flight level 330, St. Mark's speed.
Let's see. Progress.
Going to be 0.76.
JFK, 511 nautical miles and 2:33 Zulu is our arrival time. So just a little over an hour. Hour and 7 minutes or so.
2496, squawk height in.
I have some old streams lined up to watch while you're away for Expo. Nice. Well, you got some time to deal with that, because like I said, it's not till June. Chili, if you're still here, are you participating across the pond next week?
2496 squad. We got contact 12 miles south to the Pontiac people are level 350. It marks speed.
Yeah, we're
2496 Roger, maintain mark 78.
Let's scroll up to my Allegiant comment. I thought I saw your Allegiant comment. Allegiant says they are new. They're just hand-me-downs. Well, they're new to Allegiant.
993.
That doesn't mean anything.
The India Golf number 1 level for Kennedy.
It's a new-to-you car. You know, it's like, well, yeah, it's new to you. Doesn't mean the car's 10 years
I've
old.
heard they've had a lot of problems with maintenance.
Yes, they have. They're kind of infamous for that.
So I don't really feel like getting stuck in Oregon, but it's kind of worth $150. I'm not going to find that out.
Negative, sir. Kind of early to ask that.
It's kind of, you get what you pay for, so... You get what you pay for.
Well, hey, it's a lot better when you're, 15, spending $100 and $400 on Alaska.
Oh no, I hear it. I hear you.
Is it bad if you see a Max 8 flying around you?
Around you? Like circling? Like a vulture?
30. 450
There is a Max 8
557 Clemson Rock.
6 nautical miles away from me.
I don't know what to tell you about that one.
Got a 20.
He's supposed to be grounded.
5707.
5707.
There's apparently 2 actually. American Airlines and
United 3789.
Air Canada.
Yeah, 3789 squawk 5734. 5734 in the box United 3789.
Thought those kids were grounded.
The VATSIM hasn't grounded me yet.
That'd be funny. What's going on here?
VATSIM releases newsletter saying all 737 MAX 8s are grounded.
Couldn't resist. Allegiant flies into green, and now we have a lot of new planes at our airport now. Oh, really? Allegiant flies into TF Green now? 30 Maxes in Tulsa. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's all of Americans' Maxes, or a bunch of Americans' Maxes, right?
Level.
I'm so scared to get stuck in Oregon.
And 2032, contact 25 miles west to the Pontiac View or level 310 welcome aboard.
Checked it.
No, not. Well, we'll see how long it takes before we get a hold. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
I got 2928, the mark speed.
Flying Mark 0.77, that's 938.
Yeah, American has maintenance still here.
Delta
Yes.
27.8 or Delta 29.28.
I am awares.
Sorry, 0.77 total 29.28.
Ooh, the sky is awake.
Delta 29.28, Roger.
Roy wants someone to like slip up and say we're flying Mach 77.
Wait, what?
So I really want someone to slip up on the radio right now and say we're flying Mach
Energy 993,
77.
contact
Oh.
Center 134.70, connect.
Yes, we're flying at warp 5. Don't mind us. Oh, definitely good. DeFlu. We're about to fly over DeFlu, so I hope you guys got your flu shots.
Cleveland Center, K Express 557 with you, climbing through flight level 286 for 310. K Express 557, Cleveland Center, Roger.
Another image for me? Alright, send it. Do it.
It's already sent in the Discord.
Okay. Checking. Photo gallery. Oh, goldfish. That's not a bad choice. Bar for movie. Ew!
American 2514, contact Euro Center 33.
I don't like your extra. That's nasty. It's disgusting.
New York 3347 and 2514, good night.
Although I'm probably going to supplement your goldfish for Nilla wafers. That's my other...
I'm getting the goldfish.
you can have the goldfish. It's my other, what is it? Guilty pleasure.
I know some kid who eats goldfish.
Like, actual goldfish?
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong.
584, start staying at a
That's just wrong.
Right, 360 for spacing.
Can you please do Mach 0.4 for spacing? Thank you.
Oh my god, was that me?
And 360 can for 25 people.
Stay from dip 4, right, 84.
Okay, right hand 263,
How much do I need to pay this controller to not be put on hold?
No dollars.
Huh?
No money because we're probably going to be put in the hold in Philadelphia airspace.
Oh.
United 3789, taking
Yeah, it's not a matter of whether we'll be put in a hold, it's when and where and for how long.
American 309, contact Euro Center 133.47.
As they stack us up.
133.47, United American.
Sadly, there's only 2 centers for New York.
Yeah, 3789, maintain flight level 200.
Oh,
That should be fine. I have
the
like
centers.
26,000
Yeah, the centers aren't the problem. It's the it's making sure they've got enough approach controllers and things like that. Because that's where it's going to get real. That is where it's going to get real. There's a hold at JFK again. Well, I don't care if there's a hold at JFK. We're not trying to get out of JFK. We're trying to get into it. So that's fine. Keep them on the ground. More time for us to get in.
134.9 over to United.
I think I've spotted a group on VATSIM that's in a hold.
Nice. I think the moon is coming up over here. That's kind of cool. Peeking up above the clouds.
I spotted a group of 3 who are in a hold right next to each other.
When you say a group, are you just like, they're all like same kind of call sign, or like, what do you mean?
They're all right next to each other.
Give me one of the call signs.
Delta
920, contact
517.
Euro Center 133.47 today.
See if I find this group you're talking about. that scared me. Okay, that's just Streamlabs. Don't worry. It's resetting itself. I thought something froze up.
20 content Euro Center 7 today.
Ooh, it scared me. Don't do that to me, Streamlabs.
Got a 2928, take a left of 360 for spacing, please.
Oh, those guys. Delta 5. Oh, yeah, I see them now.
Left 360, Delta 2928.
Oop, and then they just moved over there. Matthew Crawford, Theodore Martin, and Gavin.
Got a 920 contact Euro Center 133.47.
Yep, they're probably holding. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, they're there. Where are we? Okay, we're in that little confusion zone with Toronto Center. That's a moment. David, I thought you said you had to disconnect due to a glitch or something. Oh, that's you.
We're swinging 3555, roger. Reduce mark speed 0.76, please.
Ooh, moonrise. Awesome.
Then the sunset, then the moonrise.
That's right. Air Canada Frontier Jet.
Max slow down.
Cargo via UPS and FedEx and sometimes quite a collection there at TF Green. Very nice. Very nice.
American 221 Center, roger.
Northern Lights tonight in the northern
Cross
part of the
incident
United
enemy
States.
ping 17,000, upper altimeter.
Yeah, did you see that picture someone posted of the, it was like right around the equinox, and it made it look like the stuff was like being like coming straight down into the earth from the break in the magnetic field or whatever they said happens around usually happens around the equinoxes or something like that. It's pretty cool.
Hey, you speed at 0.7 Mike,
Yeah, I think I saw something like that.
I have to reduce speed for this 737 Max.
Tell him to get on the ground where he belongs. The FAA said he can't fly.
Wait, was that everything for 736 with you passing flight level 260 for flight level 350 more direct depth.
Ooh, we're 12 of 15 sub points, which means 3 more sub points and we can add another emote.
American 777.
Yeah. So sub point is it's whether you get a subscriber that's a sub point. Now I guess actually if you were to level up, so someone did a tier 2 or tier 3, it counts for more than 1 sub point. So it's still 1 subscriber, but most people don't do the higher level things unless there's good reason to do it.
When we're with you, flight level 320 will be ready to start down in 2 minutes.
Which on this stream, there's really not a good reason to do
American
it.
221, roger, across infinite.
At least not yet. Someday maybe, but not yet.
J cross winning at 7,000 for American 221.
We've been spending United 103.
Probably turn that on. And Ollie Kent 122, thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Come say hello in chat.
I just don't understand. It's so weird. For some reason, like the last couple, I don't know, like the last couple of months.
American 207, go ahead.
Every time I hold spacebar and use my mouse to look around in the cockpit, because my chase my camera goes up through the plane, just goes straight up. it's like screwed.
I have no idea.
This
Hey, United 103, contact Euro Center on 132.7, good night.
So weird.
33.47.
Hey, I can't. It's going. Well, it's going fairly well. It's been a kind of a rough week. Spent most of the week being sick, and just got some fairly nasty family news. So, but I'm personally doing okay. So, thank you. Hope you're doing well. About a little less than an hour into New York, and well, provided a little less than an hour planned into New York. How long we get stuck in a hole is another matter, but.
I feel like this American 737 is going the exact same Mach speed as me, even though he's cleared to go faster.
He probably is. He's probably taunting you.
He's just sitting there, not like going further away from me, and I'm just slowed down.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Duke 1, all right.
Where's Kentucky at? They out or still going?
Couldn't tell you.
They're still dancing.
Canadian Express 537, contact Boston Center 134.70.
Roger, 34.7. Page 57, good night.
Let's see here. Charts back. JFK. Let's take a look at our approach here while we're waiting for our inevitable doom. We're doing the Lindy 6. Let's turn on the tablet here. And so look at the Lindy 6. We're coming in over a Wilkes Bar, which is right here, LVZ. We need to be at flight level 230 at Geno. And then Hardy's, Stillwater. And then at Lindy, we need to be at 250 knots. And
West Wing 35, 55,
flight level 190.
140 plus separation.
And then our last waypoint before the actual approach is LaGuardia, LGA.
Yeah, 245 Happy, contact New York Center 1334147, 3347.
What was that?
133.47, good night,
Turned
United
over
245.
because of this traffic.
We're going to have 2,000 foot MSA into the New York area there. I don't know if we're going to get... based on the direction we're coming in from, I'm going to say we're going to get our 3-1 right, but we'll see if that holds up. 3-1 right.
Well, you know what?
We'll go ahead and put some info in now.
Cleveland Center, Delta 17, checking in with...
So 111.5, 314 is the ILS.
782, Cleveland Center, Roger, good evening.
So we'll go ahead and tune that up just in case. That way it's one less thing we have to do if we do get it. Since I'm sure we'll be busy.
1990 Mark speed.
Night 90 is doing Mach 0.78.
What are you showing for winds, Moose? I've got 337 at 49.
Cleveland Center, can you confirm which one is to do 2928 after this Gillespie 50?
Good question. My thing's just giving me an arrow. I'm getting a quartering tailwind from the north here at about, let's say 57.
Alright, I'm all for on course.
Yeah, 57. So just a slight tailwind, but mostly a crosswind.
Well, how do you put holes into the 717?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I haven't done it before.
I haven't done it in the 17 either. This could be bad.
Well, just follow the instructions on the hold page. It shouldn't be that difficult. Decision height 212.
The hold page? I don't see a hold page.
In your FMC?
I don't see one.
It should be there somewhere.
No. There's not one.
Then I don't know what to tell you. You have to hold manually. Have fun with that.
17, look into the fix. Look into the fix page.
Fix. I just see fix and a bunch of boxes to put weight next page. No.
No, fly with a rookie.
Sorry to hear you.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Do I just click on the thing and say hold? Oh, yeah, found it. Okay.
Name 004, contact your extender 133.47, good night.
Let's see.
I know,
What have
10-3,
it
4,
is,
7,
though, should probably get checked out.
Yeah,
It's probably a good idea there, Ollie. Well, better be safe than sorry. What waypoint do you expect to be held at? Oh, I have no idea. I'm just anticipating them holding me at some point.
You know, what you have to do is you have to go to your flight plan and click on the waypoint and press the hold button.
Ah, okay.
It's fancy.
Gotcha.
The world leads 1-0.
Huh?
The world
29,
leads
28,
1-0.
speed mark 75.
Mark 75, Delta 29, 20.
Let's see, where are we in relation to our top and drop anyway? Not close enough yet, apparently. 330 miles from JFK, 232 is expected route time. So we lost about 10 minutes. Stupid wind.
You know, right?
We had rain, snow mixed today, mostly rain, though. No more snow for me. Hey, you hope no more snow. We haven't had any snow, but we don't usually get snow. It's a cold day.
We got like 3 feet of snow in a week.
It's a cold day in hell when Fresno gets snow.
The day that we get snow.
We finally got to 50 degrees this week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Pretty exciting. After having a long, harsh winter.
Where are you at again?
21, contact Toronto, 125.
Oh yeah.
12577, 221, thanks, see ya.
Yeah, I've got family up in Missoula.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, I'm probably sure I did.
Yep. Okay, this is number 3.
What was that?
Hey, that's number 3?
The third time I told you, you mean?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't expect it to be the last either.
No, it probably won't be. And it won't be the last. This nice cloud layer we've been surfing over the top of for a while here. Man, was that you behind me, or is that Ish?
I'm trailing.
That's me.
That's...
I'm trailing just a little bit.
2928, fighting 1 0 station.
Area 180, Delta 22, 29, 20.
Why did donuts remind you of flying?
Air Canada 584, contact New York Center on 134, direction 133.7.
New Center 3347, how are you United?
Any Express 736, contact Austin Center on 134.70 today.
Yeah, I never had a cough really with mine. Mine was mainly a sore throat and just a run-down feeling.
Over to Boston Center.
And then I was accompanied by a whole bunch of sneezing from my allergies kicking in because all this rain has made the pollen count go sky high. So the oval donuts?
That sucks.
They remind me of hotels. Oh, okay. Alright. I suppose.
Where's the hotels?
Oh, remind you of holds. I don't know. I have no idea where I got hotels now that I look at it. I think I glanced at it. The D made it look like an L with a something, and I don't know. Clearly, it's past my bedtime.
Where did this man learn to read?
Yeah, well, I just like to make stuff up. It's more interesting that way. It's like having my aircraft being the hydraulic system being run by pneumatics instead. I figured, hey, if it can run off hydraulic fluid, I could just drain the fluid and pump air through it, and same thing, right?
The autopilot being run by the Prox course.
Well, you know, actually, yeah, the 727 on display at the Science Industry Museum is all run by pneumatics now instead of hydraulics.
Oh, yeah? It's a nice way to do it instead of having it leak everywhere.
Yeah, Purdue University did that.
What, had a leak everywhere, or change the system out?
Change the system out.
Interesting.
So what time do you think we're going to launch tomorrow?
Should be about the same time. Maybe I need to look at the total flight time. If it's going to be, because we're going to Narita instead, we may need to launch a little earlier than we do normally. We may need to do 9:30 instead of 10.
Okay.
So I'll look at it tonight and I'll tweet you guys out, let you know. Because I've got week 2. This is week 2 of me having to go down to the church and reset after they're done. And they're done right around 1:32 in there, and that's when I need to get down there. So I have to make sure I've got enough buffer.
Yeah, welcome to Lent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may or may not be able to make it. Kathy pulled a moose.
Did you say Kathy pulled a moose?
Yeah, she's in a parking space, and a handicapped van driver slammed right into her.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Pulled out her avalanche.
2928 sliding 060.
That sucks. My mom just got rear-ended the other day. She was calling me and asking me some details about my insurance claim, and then mentioned, because she just got not a new car, but a new to her Hyundai Santa Fe, real nice one.
American
and some guy rear-ended her on the off-ramp. I don't know how that happens, because you think it's an off-ramp, you're obviously going to be stopping. Apparently not. People are dumb.
I had a Santa Fe. That was my airport car for a while. Great little vehicle.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, she stopped by the church a few weeks ago and showed it off to me. It's real nice looking.
Yeah, I think when I finally turned mine in, it had like 140,000 miles on it.
Nice. Yeah, this one was real low mileage, too, so it's a good deal for the mileage that was on it. I think it's like a 16, but it's got like 1 year's worth of mileage.
It's got a good front-end impact, too.
I'm just glad it was South Santa Fe and not Albuquerque, or I might have had to, like, never get near it.
Affirm.
Yeah, Teslas are nice looking. I'll give them that. I don't refer to cars.
Kathy wants to get as a Tesla.
1975.
No, not necessarily, but there's it's a pretty standard. You generally figure about 10 to 12,000 miles per year is about average for a car. So a car has low mileage or high mileage depending on how it is on that structure. So if you got a 1-year-old car with 30,000 miles on it, it's a very high mileage car. Whereas if you have a 3-year-old car with 12,000 miles, that's a low mileage car because it's not being driven as much as the average for that time span. For instance, our church van that we still use, which looks like we shouldn't use it anymore, is a 91 GMC 91 15-passenger van, but it only has about 87,000 miles on it. So it's extremely low mileage for its age. Now, age has not done it any favors, so it's not like it's, running like it's only got 87,000 miles on it, but still.
American 777 semi.
Oh, we've got top of drop number now.
154. 565 content Euro Center 133.47 connect.
Leader 133, what, sorry?
Well, David went over to New York.
Leader 133,
They're taking handoffs, so it's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
777 West Wing 3565.
Apparently that American is really dumb.
Yeah, I heard him. He thought that was a handoff for him, right? Go ahead and pre-tune it.
Controller told him to stand by, and then he gave the frequency to the west wind flight that confused the poor American guy.
Yeah, well, those MAX pilots,
On navigation, contact New York Center 133.47.
Yeah, I'd imagine the Teslas are pretty pricey.
Sure, set no move, home, contact New York Center 133.47, Delta 2928, control connect.
777 contact Boston Center 134.7.
No.
777 Boston Center 134.7. 5 Delta Mike, Cleveland Center is going to level 240.
240 for 2 Delta Mike.
3328 Green Trail Station, turn 30 degrees right. Other 3328 Cleveland Center, Green Trail Station, turn 30 degrees right.
30 degrees right for 3328. Of course.
West of 1990,
Being
maintain
just
maximum.
down to 350 for.
Maintain what for west of 990?
West of 1990, go fast.
We're pretty much at our limit of 0.78. You want us to go faster?
I'd love you to go really fast.
I might be able to.
Or better.
All right, I might be able to do 0.8. We'll give it a try.
There's your 5 Delta Mike, contact Cleveland Center 134.9.
Let's see if we can get up there without busting our.
134.9.
34.9, 5 Delta Mike connect.
So 2496, contact New York Center 133.47.
3347 for Delta 2496.
So 3328, maintain Mach 72. Delta 3378, correction, Delta 3328, I'm sorry, Delta 3328, maintain Mach 72. 72 for 3320.
Why is he slowing me down so much?
Level 3328, descend now, maintain.
Because you are too fast.
I was going slower than you.
Well,
He's making you closer to me.
Descend now and maintain for level 310.
That for Delta 782 down to flight level 310.
Negative Delta 3328, Delta 3328, maintain for level 310. Level 310 for 3328.
Bring you in closer so when he hits the speed brake, Joe, fly right by him and be in.
You were broken, go again for Delta 782.
that's right. It's just like Top Gun.
Level 782, descend at top discretion, maintain for level 240.
Pilot discretion down to 240, Delta 782.
Delta 3328, expect direct descent. That's why you're present heading for now. Control expect right descent, full maintain present for 3328.
Of course, I love Merlin's reaction to that. You're what?
Did you get the ILS frequency?
Well, for 3-1, right. That's assuming I get it. That's
1990, contact New York Center, 133.47.
over New York on 133.47 for Western 1990. Thanks. Have a good night.
The 3328, turn 40.
Say again for American 537. American 537, descend maintain flight level 230. Flight level 230, American 537. United 245. Are you able to hold there at the landing? Can you hold at landing?
Sure, we can hold the landing at 245.
245, good landing. Public maintain flight level 230. I'll go through the lane there, structure.
No problem.
Hold up, Shannon.
Fun.
No differences, so.
New York Center, Westwind 1990, checking in, flight level 310.
Westwind 1990 near to Roger. Stand by, quick hold in here at Channel 1 All traffic in stand by, Air 584, contact New York Road 128.55.
Lane 55, great job from that Air Canada.
Maintain Mach 7 for Delta 2032.
Redwood 412, cross landing at level 190.250 miles.
151 energy. 50 now. Redwood 412.
American 537 down to airport via left for direct landing. Left turn direct landing, American 537. Generator protection, hold north, east as published. Center maintain flight level 330.
American 443 is losing flight level 350.
American, okay, she died 5843.
My apologies. United 5843 250.
Connection 452 to landing intersection, hold northwest as published, maintain flight level 230.
Oh no, hold that, landing, flight level 230, this one.
Western 3130, expect turn and holding, and then I'm going to have you come inbound. Delta 920, 718, flight level 240.
Welcome back, Fort Doctor.
240, Delta 920. Alright, Delta 3220 to 310.
It's odd, my hold
Delta
is simply
2013,
working.
That is strange.
Redwood 412, counting Key approach, 128.1.
You're in the 7-3?
Yeah.
Are you trying to input the details right now, or are you trying to actually execute it?
Redwood 420 cross Landy, yet to maintain.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
Alright.
Alright, cross Landy at 190 and did not Redwood.
American 25, exchange here. Delta 920, expect one more turn and expect one more lap and on the inbound U-10.
Roger, I'll do one more lap. 20 out of
Delta 2928, set to maintain flight level 290.
Yeah, 290, that's 29.
Delta 2496, go to general intersection, hold northeast, that's published. And maintain flight level 2, correction 310.
Hello, 310, hold at Geno for public.
A bit of a fun.
Sound like Tim's got the hold too.
All three of us so far?
Oh, who's the third?
You?
I haven't gotten a hold yet.
Up to 23.2 with you, level 310.
That's all he said for you to expect a hold at Geno.
Oh, maybe he said to expect it. I missed that. I heard standby, and then he started talking to something else. So.
General 40 Hotel.
Well, that's good. Then I will start to set it up.
40 Hotel, turn transponder on here, standby.
Alright, I've entered the hold.
Be on now. Should we expect the RNAV or localizer going with 382?
40 Hotel, field under control, advising on the weather at Potsdam Municipal Correction Heritage Field, favor approach west.
Roger, we have the weather for Potsdam. We would like to localize it 2 weeks.
40 Hotel, Roger, expect the localizer 2-8 approach. You're making the approach next frequency on Philly approach, maintain 4,000. Allen Tunnel, up there, 295.
Roger.
Okay, it is confirmed by the ATIS that...
Canada 8904, do we still remain at flight level 200?
For now, sir, today Express 004, instead of maintaining flight level 210.
210, Vinay Express 004. United 5843 is at top of the sun.
Dive 5843 across dash exit 12000, the hotel altimeter 281.
Gas is 12000 for 40.
American 3, actually, stand by. American 2514, set to maintain flight level 240.
Flight level 240, American 514.
Delta 920, clear the county airport via left turn, direct Wendy.
Buster, it's going to be a left turn for the Delta 920.
American 309, set to maintain flight level 250.
Hello, it's American 309.
Western 1992 to disregard.
Okay.
That's a waypoint,
Delta
don't worry.
2496,
Yeah, right? Clear to disregard. I figured as much.
So I entered the stuff for the hold, and for some
Sorry,
reason,
we're checking you heard us earlier for our call-in.
the speed it gave me was 213, 213 knots.
Yeah, it's trying to get you to hold at a nice economical speed. There's no sense to go fast in a hold, so it's all about burning as little fuel as possible in the hold. I think mine is recommending 236.
So should I go down to 213?
Yeah, I would.
General intersection, hold northeast.
Just hold what it wants you to hold at now.
300.
Ooh, ice cream stand, huh?
Canada Edition, we're actually bringing down that 3 now. We were told to send earlier.
Okay, I think in the call sign that was Delta 3328. So the 3328.
Affirmative, yeah, that's the 3320.
Confirm, 718, flight level 300.
Reverse NASCAR.
300 and with direct channel for
Okay. Railroad 420 approach 128.12.
128.12, thanks so much, have a great night.
Air Canada 8904, maintain flight level 190, maintain 2509.
To flight level 190, maintain 250 knots, Air Canada 8904.
Delta American 537, cross Wendy at flight level 190 and 2509.
Cross India, 190 and 250 knots, American 537.
American 2514, going to maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 230, American 2514.
Delta 2496, going to maintain flight level 270.
31 for 270,
1990, so maintain flight level 290.
Down to 290, West 990.
I got that Delta in sight. I'm coming right behind, Tim.
J Express 004, so maintain flight level 200.
00, Van Express 4.
The center and for 2966, now 6,000. Now heading to Mike Extra FOB VOR.
What's the 4936, Houston?
And we're previously
American 309, so maintain flight
Yeah,
level
Fort Doctor, we do have extra fuel. We'll see if it's enough.
American 309.
Our alternate is Boston, so we gotta divert. That's what we gotta do. Hopefully not. You never know with these things.
A left turn direct to Lenny, American 2514.
Air Canada 8904, proceed direct Wendy.
Coming up behind encrypting Tim.
Air Canada 8904.
Encrypted Tim? What?
Proceed direct to
Tim
Lenny,
on the
Air Canada
hold.
8904.
Oh.
Leonardo 2496.
Descents 40 miles. We'll be close to getting
Delta
done.
2496, so maintain flight level 260.
If I don't kill that.
Wait, I might be turning the wrong way.
Western 1990, so maintain flight level 260.
Was that 230 for 1990?
Negative, flight level 280, 28.
280 for 1990.
Delta 5843, contact coming approach 26.1.
26.1, good day.
Air Canada 8904, contact near approach 128.12.
New York approach 12812, Air Canada 8904.
What's your hotel? When would you like us to hop up to Philly?
40 Hotel, stand by. You're still in your now center space for now. We're pending a handoff to play approach.
Roger, thank you.
Delta 920 cross Lendy at a maintain flight level 90 at 250 knots.
Possible crossway, radio 190-250 knots for maximum.
Center for West 1990, were we going to hold at Geno?
West for 1990. Hey. West for 1990, clear to General intersection, hold northeast as published, maintain car level 282.
Sorry, it was kind of broken up. Was that an affirmative? We are holding at Geno?
Affirm.
Copy that. Hold at Geno, 280, 1990.
Am I holding that Geno? I want to hold at Geno.
Thanks for your patience. Got a near first 128.12.
128.12. Thanks for the ATC. You're doing a good job. American 537.
County to the airport via left turn, direct Geno, expression, left turn around, direct Wendy, American 09.
Let's turn on direct London, American 09.
We're here, Hotel, crossing East Texas, VOR, proceeding direct to...
Alright, here we go. Welcome to the club, that's right.
Thank you, thank you.
Just got out holding for over 20 minutes, nice.
Delta 2032, good.
Yep, alright, well it wants to hold at a much lower speed, so let's slow this sucker down.
Geno.
Save some fuel here.
Level 3.
Shipping 519. Dear sir, good evening. Climb maintain flight level 360.
Maintain flight level 360. Near control envoy, point requesting down.
Holding north
Delta
is
920,
left, right?
just for 1 sec here, Delta 920. Flight 060, expect direct.
You're turning left is the hold.
1 minute.
That's what it says on the chart.
Okay. Doesn't have north or anything, so just...
Western 3130, clear to Kennedy Airport now, direct.
Yeah, it's a published hold on the chart, so you got to do what it says.
I know. I was just confirming that hold north meant hold left.
Oh, I got you.
American 2514. Cross Lendia, maintain flight level 190 at 2509.
Cross Lendia, maintain flight level 190, 250 knots.
And ladies and gentlemen, apologies. We are now holding over New York. We got quite a bit of traffic going in there today, so we're going to get you in as soon as possible. As soon as we have a timing update, I will get back to you and let you know. He scares me and then he says stand by every time.
I'm sad.
Shit, does the 30 continue on that freezer?
Why are you sad?
Because I'm in the wrong hold.
What do you mean? What hold are you in?
I'm in the northwest quad.
I didn't know if you wanted me to then or not.
Delta 920, turn right, direct landing.
So the default for the hold was northwest instead of northeast quad, and I didn't realize it.
Oh.
He hasn't told me to hold or anything yet.
Are you making right turns off of it or something?
Yeah, I'm making right turns.
American 2514, descend now to flight level 190 for traffic.
Up to you, 190, American 514.
Center, good evening, Delta 4243, 17000.
Delta 4243 near center, Cedar right, Gale, maintain 17000 for now.
Direct Gale 17000, Delta 4243.
I'm special, that's why I get to turn the other direction.
Delta 2496, and maintain 5250.
Delta 250, Delta 1490.
1990, so maintain flight level 260.
Down to 260, 1990.
Next 2514, fly heading 060, quick turn off the arrival expect.
David, are you in the inbound? Are you on the inbound course right now for the hold?
It will go 060, American 2514.
I just exited the hold, so you're fine.
Oh, I'm just wondering who I'm looking at, like, dead ahead.
Oh, that's probably me. Yeah, that's probably
Delta
me.
2496, apologize about the decaf filler you got right there, aircraft.
So I'm descending down to 230.
Have you passed Geno yet?
I don't know because I exited the hold, so I just the hold disappeared on my screen.
Oh. Yeah, it could be you.
060, American.
It's low enough to be you.
Envoy 4936.
That's all
I'm
I
at
understand.
4936.
He hasn't told me
flying
anything.
290,
I'm just still at holding here at flight level 300 on the arrival.
Visual approach on 31 Harrison.
Then check in.
Just seeing everyone in the hold.
I'm trying to. It's
We
been cut off.
Delta 4243, fly maintain flight level 190.
Fly maintain flight level 0, Delta 4243.
American 25.
328,
Just to make sure you're not stepping on people, though.
Delta
Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze my way in.
Right. American 2514, turn right, direct landing.
Right direct Lendy, American 2514.
Delta 3328, Landy intersection. Clear to Landy intersection. Hold. Northwest, as published, maintain flight level 290.
Who is that?
Lendy north. Flight stand down to 250 for first 220.
Wonder if that's Tim. Is he still on the hold?
Tim's in the hold still.
That might be Tim. It's a Delta jet. I'm like right above him.
Just one here, center climb, maintain flight level 190.
Where are we here?
Someone's right on Tim. Is that you?
That's me. That's me. Yeah, I'm like right above him. That's awesome. I'm chasing him around the circuit.
Level 210, American.
Yep.
Next 2514, contact near approach 128.12.
Yeah, he's below me. That's awesome.
What do you mean, newbies?
Who's saying newbies?
You saw my post.
Post on
Oh, just
Discord.
Delta 2032, center maintain flight
No.
level 270.
Down to 270, 2032.
Delta 2496, return to Kennedy Airport via left turn, direct Stillwater VOR, that's Sierra Tango Whiskey.
I don't consider Moose newbie as far as holding goes.
No, I cut my teeth in Albuquerque. Actually, outside of Albuquerque holding. As a result of Albuquerque.
New York Center, check code 721, level flight 280.
Check code 721, New York Center, climb maintain flight level 430.
Code 721.
Westwind 3130, center maintain flight level 120.
Moose, you're directly underneath me pretty much. Taking the turn at the same time.
Well, what level are you at?
I'm going down the, was it 2-7?
Oh, okay.
Are they northeast
American
holds or
309,
northwest?
turn right to Landy and 33250.
It's going to be left turns off of Geno. So, 1, 2, I didn't. I just made sure the angle was right. 126 the inbound and like 306 or whatever it is the outbound, or 305. It's I think the chart says 125 and 305, but my thing automatically did 126, and I figured one degree off isn't going to kill anybody. So.
Maintain flight level 2, 4243.
Get 309, so maintain flight level 200.
200 American 3.
Direct, landing.
Direct landing,
but maintain 250 knots.
250,
With 4936, you have the airport site 12 to 1 o'clock in about 1-2 miles. With 4936.
With 4936,
Hey Ish, make sure your push-to-talk is on. We're hearing you make all kinds of special effects.
Oops.
Interesting though it may be.
And maintain flight level 190 direct landing.
Direct landing, emergency on that.
Jet setter 1, climb maintain flight level 280.
Climb maintain flight level 280, just that's 190.
Near center of the 4936, do you want me to maintain flight down?
You're clear of approach, only 31, sir.
Alright, sir.
Last one 3130,
Alright,
contact near approach,
Yeah, sir.
128.12.
We all gotta start calling him, sir.
Please, sir, may I hold some more?
The Express 4, expect one more turn at landing here and holding.
200 so far.
Well, it's just ascending all the time.
Delta 3328, then maintain flight up 210.
$200 for the plane.
It's a little overloading right now, trying to do multiple things at once.
Use the automation.
Delta 2496, you direct still move.
Yeah, just make a left turn. We're leveling off on course now.
West 1990, so maintain flight level 240, expect one more turn and hold.
Down 240, and we'll expect one more turn for holding 990.
American 309, contact near approach 18.12.
128.12, American 309.
All right, Chris D, thank you for the resub 8 months in a row. It's an honor, Mike. You're a great person to talk to with and enjoy this great hobby. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Right back at you.
You're welcome,
Delta 2496, departing Stillwater, Bar, heading 050.
Can't believe it's been 8 months.
I know, right? Well, that's just on Twitch.
It's been a long time.
I accidentally hit something and my controller is broken.
All right, so we're doing our last run around the track, we hope.
Argentina 993 near center, good evening.
Gonna win your NASCAR race. And oh, this is cool. There's a contrail hold in the sky around me.
Are you in a hold?
Yeah, we've been. This is, I think, the third time around the track.
270 vectors, traffic.
Holding over Geno, going to New York. But I was just told this should be my last run around. So.
Firm departing Stillwater at 005 or 050.
Delta 2496, heading 050 after Stillwater.
So on your FM, I can't really see your FM mask, but on your FM mask, have you entering the hole and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Express 4, maintain flight level 190.
So we're doing 126 inbound, left turns, 1 minute hold. He didn't give me an EFC time, so I didn't have to do it, but best speed was 234. It was 236 earlier, so that's what I've got set right now.
You got
And
that
that's
for
what
the
the
next controller, sir. I don't. It's not a runway.
airplane's doing that.
Jack car 721 New York.
But we're still doing good on fuel right now. We are, if we were to exit the hold now, we're expected 13.3 into JFK, which our reserves are 10, so we've got an extra 3.3 thousand of fuel that to do what we need to do. So we're still okay.
Yeah, center and 4893.
You feel better?
I am much better, yes. I was actually feeling pretty good last night, but I had work to catch up on as a result of being sick.
Airport via left, turn direct Stillwater via Barbecue to arrival.
Direct Stillwater, VOR, and join the arrival for Westman 990.
Delta 20, maintain 5250. Actually, Delta 2032.
I just
Delta
got
2032, maintain
home not too long ago, so I'm still trying to catch up on everything. And now that you got my curiosity up, I'm going to Diagnostic to see what the airspace looks like.
Did it just take away Stillwater?
The Express 4, turn right direct, land even to the arrival.
Hi there, near arrival, good night, so far.
The Express near approach. The Express 4 for contact approach 128.12.
Are you on the JFK?
Yeah.
74 arrivals.
Check our 21, contact Washington Center 133.72.
6.
Near center on the 4936 countdown, 5 active runway at Alpha.
Roger, taxi out for the ramp.
Alpha 2636.
Delta 2496, turn right direct landing. Right direct landing now. Delta 2032, spec one more holding, brake, Western 1990, so maintain level 230.
Down 230, 1990.
Jet setter 8, clear direct Wazi.
Direct Wazi, jet setter 16.
Endeavor 3399, sun maintain, flight level 190.
Oh, 100, Endeavor 3399.
Endeavor 3399, flight 270, space.
270, Endeavor 3399.
Delta 2496, right?
Delta 2496, approach, at 13000 for
Delta 2496, now maintain flight level 190.
now down to 190.
Oh, that sucks.
Delta 2032, center maintain flight level 20.
240, 2032.
Center Delta 2929, flight level 270. Delta 2929 here, center big. Delta 2496, cross landing at 190 at 25 per knot.
19050 at landing for Delta 24.
Endeavor 3399, reduce speed at 250.
250, Endeavor 39.
Westwind 1990, depart Stillwater VOR, heading 050, vector to rail space.
Depart Stillwater VOR at 050, 1990.
Delta 1228, reset transponder 6604.
6604.
Delta 1228 cross 214 per 1,000, power square altimeter 2974. Delta 2496, connecting approach 128.12.
12812. Delta 2496.
Houston JetBlue 1815, followable 20 direct volley.
Yeah, so in the course of exiting the hold, apparently as I selected direct Stillwater, then deleted that waypoint and went to the next one. So I had to tune up Stillwater on the actual VOR and then set the appropriate heading so I could capture the correct path to it. So we're slant alphaing our way to the back to the approach.
200 for 320.
Western 1990, maintain 520.
200 for 1990?
Affirmative 200.
Down 200, 1990.
Ryanair 21 with you 2600 feet. Direction flight level 260. Climbing flight level 280.
Ryanair, maintain flight level 360.
I maintain flight level.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've exited the hold. We are starting our descent into New York now. Should have you on the ground in about 20 minutes. Current weather in New York right now, it's about 43 degrees. Winds out of the west at about 20 miles an hour or so, about 23 miles an hour or so, and partly cloudy. Like I said, we'll have you on the ground in 20 minutes. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for landing at this time.
American 110, you're center body 310.
Hey, 310 back on.
Westward 1990, good in the left turn there.
Yeah, we're turning to 050 right now, 990.
Westward 1990, roger, please speed at 250.
Reduce speed 250, 990.
Deputy, speed at 250. Deputy 1850, reduce speed at 25.
Yeah, Kelsey, absolutely. You talking about Discord?
1850, body 270, spectrum.
Everyone is more than welcome to join the Moose Crew Discord.
270, JetBlue 1850.
Absolutely.
Westward 1990, send maintain flight level 190.
Down to 190 for 1990.
I leave the hold yet?
Oh yeah, I'm out of the hold.
No, I want to.
Wait, what?
I'm ready to leave the hold.
Oh, I thought
Information.
Sorry, I thought you said, "Are you out of the hold?"
Delta 230, 2032.
Delta 2929 cross, check maintain flight level 230.
It's the altimeter 2952.
230, Delta 2929.
He's slowly pushing me down.
Landing intersection.
Huh?
He's slowly pushing me down.
Westward 1990, turn right direct, ND.
Right, direct Lindy, Western 990.
New York Center, Southwest 1107, you'll be flight level 220.
Delta 1107, you're correct. Delta 1228, contact Potomac approach 126.1, good night. JetBlue 1850, still maintain flight level 190. Delta 23rd, the clear direct to Stillwater, Sierra Tango Whiskey, are you still in the hold?
I'm still in the hole.
Delta 2032, roger. Clear to Kennedy Airport via left turn direct Stillwater, Sierra Tango Whiskey, resume the 96 arrival.
Stillwater, expect the 1D6 arrival, Delta 2032.
Hey, you finally left the hold.
Yay.
American 110, verify you like 220.
Center American 110, I'll take anything higher. It's, I don't know why he's 20.
American 110, on maintain flight level 320.
Hey, 320, American 110.
JetBlue 1850, direct landing, resume the 96 arrival. Correction, direct landing to the Kingston arrival.
Direct to Lindy, and join the Kingston 1 JetBlue 1850. And, my apologies, Card 721, did you hand this off already?
Right from Washington Center 133.72, good night.
3372, good night.
Westwood 1990, contact New York approach 128.12.
128.12, 990. Thanks for the help. Have a good night.
And 309, you got the traffic at 11 o'clock, 1 mile, a north eastbound Boeing 17, level 4000 for traffic plate. African flight American 309. Good evening, New York approach, 1756, Hotel Office with you, 4000. American 309, we did another traffic. American 309, right out here, first 132.42. 32.4, American 309.
New York approach, Westwind 1990 with you, 19,000, crossing Lindy.
Westwind 1990 New York approach, expects the Alice 31 right approach, Kenny up under 2952, triple right heading 170 to maintain 16,000.
170 and down to 16,000 for 1990. We'll expect 31 right approach, 1990.
New York approach, Fernando 756, Hotel goes with you, 4000. Fernando 6 Hotel Papa, New York approach, stand up.
All right, we got our approach.
Yeah,
31 right.
Reduce, or to maintain 4000, reduce speed, 190.
Pull up the ILS stuff because I voided it.
Down forward.
31 right. 111.53.
Midtown 1475, turn right heading 030. Right heading 030, 1475. Now 1477, turn right heading 080, to maintain 4000, reduce speed 190, not expedite.
Go straight down to right there, down to 4, man. 1477.
Oh, is that Manhattan? That is Manhattan. Look at that. Coming over Manhattan.
Your approach JetBlue 1815 is with you, level 190, 0 direct Wendy. 1815 near approach is that FSB ILS from a 31 right approach. 31 right JetBlue 1815. Bonanza 756 Hotel Papa FSB ILS runway 31 right approach. Kenny up under 2952. Maintain 4000 heading and maintain 190 on up. I'll expect the ILS 31 right, 252.
We'll keep up 100 knots for Papa. 9,4,000.
That's a 2475 hitting 350. Right turn.
Right 350, 2475.
Trying to see if it gets me one that looks at Manhattan, but it's not cooperating. Oh well.
I brought New York 132.4. I need to contact him.
Oh, we could do this point.
Midtown 1475. Contact your first one.
Which video was that, Kelsey? Was that the history of the world thing? Set parking brake, or the auto brake to medium there. Oh, we gotta set 29 or 52. There's LaGuardia, where we will not be landing. JFK should be down here in the soup.
2475, turn left 340.
340, 2475.
Delta 2496, turn left 80.
It was a plane video. Trying to remember which one that was.
Midtown 1477, contact near approach 132.4.
32 floors, 1477.
West wind 1990, just maintain 1,000.
Down to 10,000, 1990.
To do 1815, turn right heading 180. This is maintain 16,000, heading out under 2950.
60180, JetBlue 1850. Prayers and everything behind that, which is probably. Good talk.
Number 2 Tango. Near approach. Delta 2475, contact near approach 132.40.
3242, 2475.
JetBlue 1815 is to maintain 8,000.
8,000 JetBlue 1850.
Delta 3328 near approach.
Good approach, and everything.
Right, and number 3399, I'm not sure why you ended up there. You were on a 180 heading.
I don't remember getting 180 heading, but you mentioned 180.
Yeah, never 33.99. You're on a 1.30 right now. Am I? New York approach to the 3320 with you. 190 direct Lemmy. Over 3328 near approach, FXD ILS 31 right approach. FXD ILS 31 right approach for 3328.
New York approach, Westland 1990. I just wanted to verify we were going down to 10,000.
Westland 1990, just maintain 4,000, we speed 190 knots.
4,000 and speed 190 knots, 1990.
Endeavor 3399, turn listening 050.
Left 050, Endeavor 59.
Your approach gain express 557 with you, flight level 190, direct landing.
Yeah, express 557, the approach is the ILS 31 right approach.
I do expect 31 right approach, gain express 557.
Endeavor 99, contact near approach 157, or 125.7.
125.7.
November 75, or the 756, Hotel Papa, turn right heading 130.
Right heading 130, 756, Hotel Papa.
Delta 2496, turn right heading 250.
250, go 20. You say turn left or right?
Right, 250.
250 on the heading. Right turn, so.
November 2 down near approach.
Still doing okay on the fuel.
Delta 246, turn left heading 360, contact near approach 132.4 CM.
132.4, 360 on the heading. 2496, taking the,
It's 132.4 CM.
132.4, here we go.
Turn left heading 090. JetBlue 1815, turn right heading 230.
Heading 250, we'll look at the
Westland 1990, turn left heading 060.
060 for 1990.
November 2 Tango New York approach, climbing 4,000, maintain 190 knots.
4,000, 190 Tango.
And 756 Hotel Papa, turn right at 150.
150, 6 Hotel Papa.
Delta 3328, turn right heading 190.
190 for 30.
Express
Little
557, turn
solo.
right heading 185, maintain 116th, and the F number 2952.
Sorry, say again for 557?
Delta 3328, turn right heading 220. Delta 3328, turn right heading 220.
220 for 3320.
And Canadian Express 557, turn right heading 190, so maintain 16,000. Canadian Altimeter 2952.
190 and down to 16,000. Okay, so it's 557.
Delta 3328, so maintain 8,000 expedite. 8,000 expedite for 3328.
Flaps 15.
Canadian Express 557, so maintain 8,000.
Say again, 557, you broke.
Canadian Express 557, descend maintain 8,000.
Down to 8,000, Canadian Express 557.
Delta 2302, near approach. November 2 Tango, turn left name 060. Contact near approach 132.4 CL.
060 option push, yeah.
And west wind 1990, contact near approach 132.4 CL.
132.4 for 1990, thanks.
JetBlue 1815, turn left heading 1.
Midcon 1477. Let me see here. Alright, let me see. Midcon 1475. Still able to visual 310.
I can go left side or right side. I just need to make a decision.
Fantastic. Just present heading, stay at 2000, visual 31 left. You're going to pass, let's see, traffic's going to overfly you at 3000, Boeing 737, off the forward less than 4 miles.
Alright, present heading, and we're back to the left side again. 1475 thanks.
Thank you. Apologies for all that.
No problem.
Approach Westwind 1990 with you, 4000.
Westwind 1990, New York, approach, view speed 170.
I'm sorry, say it again for 1990.
Reduce speed 170, speed 170.
Speed 17 for 1990.
American 131 Alpha, turn right 340 and accept 31 right localizer.
Right, 310, 31 right, 11 American 131 heavy. American 131.
JetBlue, let's see. JetBlue 611 flying 270, descend to entry state 3000.
Flaps 28.
What was that for JetBlue 6111?
270, 270 heading.
Return 270, maintaining 3000, JetBlue 611.
American 31, reference that traffic, keep going down to 2000. American 131, expedite descend to 2000 traffic. 12 o'clock, 4 miles, 3000 westbound to state 320.
American 131 Alpha, maintaining 2000, expedite hit American 131 Alpha.
Version was 201 4000.
Who's it for?
Emirates 201.
Emirates 201, go to contact New York on 1257.
I came past where we were talking about 10 minutes ago. We did.
Alright, the issue is you're out of my airspace. November 2 Tango, heading 360.
360, 210.
So 2519.
5 mile.
6 hour, 1901, I gave it to you.
19-1, Canadian Express 1.
2496, gave a visual 31 left.
2496 negative on the visual.
Midcon 1475, clear to approach 31 left.
Reverse 31 left, airport size, 1475 area.
Westwind 1990, turn left 360.
Left 360, 1990.
JetBlue 6111, are you able to control 31 left?
We're able 31 left.
Alright, JetBlue 6111, present heading, expect that. American 131, 31 left.
Negative left 31, 31 right, if that's possible.
Okay, I gave it to you, and it's up 31 right localizer.
Exit 31 right, American 131 Alpha.
Delta 2496, are you able to be ILS 31 left?
Negative, we're set up for the 3-1 right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to reback to you around. Unfortunately, there was an aircraft coming in through the final truck that screwed the sequence up, so now I gotta take you back off if you can't take you. ILS 31 left with a visual 31 left.
I told you we're set up for the 3-1 right. Give us the vector.
Okay, no problem. Turn left 270.
Left turn 270 at 4, Delta 3496.
November 2 Tango, turn right. November 2 Tango, heading 0.
040 2 Tango.
Emirates 201, you with me? Westwood 1990, intercept 31 right, localizer.
Intercept 31 right, localizer for 990.
Yeah, Papa's with you. Check for 161, turn right all the way around 040 to send to 2000. Check for 6111, turn right 0 to send to 2000.
Yeah, the 2000, your heading broke up, 6111.
Turn right 040.
Right turn 040.
Delta 2496, turn right all the way around 040.
Right turn now, 040 for Delta 2496.
Check for 6111, just want to verify you did take the visual 31 left.
Affirmative for 6111.
Fantastic, thank you. Just send 2000 and you can turn the final here in just a moment.
Alright, guaranteed for the 04 thing, we'll wait for the final JetBlue 6111.
Westwood 1990, thanks for the help. Maintain quarter established, clear ILS 31 right approach.
Cleared ILS 31 right approach, 1990.
November 2 Tango, turn left heading 360 to send maintain 2000. Actually, it's a left turn 350, 350 to send to 2.
Left to 350 down to 2 Tango.
Pickup 1475 heavy, we're Neil's visual 3-1. Pickup 1475 towers 19-1. 19-1, good night, thanks. Delta 2475 towers 19-1.
19-1, 2475.
American 2496 to send to 3000. Delta 2496 to send to 3000.
Yeah, Delta 2496 down to 3.
American 131 180 knots, towers 19-1.
180 knots, tower 19-1, 131 Alpha.
Delta 2496, left turn 340, intercept 31 right.
340 to intercept 31 right, Delta 2496.
JetBlue 6111, turn left 350.
Left turn 350, JetBlue 6111.
Turn right 040.
040, November 2 Tango.
Okay. Westwood 90, maintain 180 knots.
180 knots, 990.
Delta 2496, back to the left heading 280 to re-intercept the localizer to send to 1000.
It's down to 3, good intercept for Delta 2496.
Delta 6111, clear visual approach, runway 31 left.
Is that for JetBlue 6111?
Yeah, Delta 6111, clear visual approach, 31 left.
Clear visual approach 31 left, JetBlue 6111.
Flight attendants, take your seats.
Triple 1850 New York, Roger, left turn 360. November 2 Tango, turn left heading, you have a 300, clear visual approach, 31 left.
Turn left 300, clear visual 31 left 2 Tango.
Delta 2496, towers 19-1.
19-1, have a good night.
Wingspan, Westwood 1990, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, 990.
JetBlue 6111, Towers 19-1, thanks for the help.
Over Tower 19.1, JetBlue 6111, good day.
We'll see.
And approach Sunfire Size with you heading 220 4000. Approach Sunfire Size with you 220 4000.
It's a very long inbound.
Sunfire Size with you, sir, heading 220 on 4000.
I missed the call sign.
November Sunfire Charlie.
November 7, 5, Mike Charlie, New York approach, heading 270, descend to 3,000.
Well, I'm not surprised, Kelsey. What is it, 11 o'clock for you there?
Yeah, United 727, 9,600, descending 4.
We're looking for the airport. Should be coming up on it shortly. We're about 13.3 DME on 31 right.
Falcon 340, MSF 31 right. Check 1815, Eagle visual 31 left.
Affirm.
Check 1815, descend to 2,000, left turn 310, report the field at site.
2310 and will report JetBlue 1850.
Night look, stay up late and sleep in the morning. I'm more versatile. Yeah, generally that's me too. Although I love, actually, once I'm up, I love being up early in the morning. I just don't like the act of waking up early in the morning. But once I'm up, I don't regret it in the least. I actually would prefer it, but the act of getting up is... but that's partly because I'm usually a night owl and I'm up till midnight or slightly after, so it makes it difficult. Sorry, you came in broken there for 1990.
Yeah, that tower's 19-1.
Oh, over to tower 19-1. Thanks for the help. 1990. We'll capture here and then we'll call him. Or we can say we're established.
Well, if anything, you got a beautiful approach.
Got a beautiful view
and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. Got a beautiful view of Long Island. I gotta love this black marble stuff, man. No regrets. There's the ILS. New York Tower, Westwind 1990 is established. 3-1 right ILS.
Westwind 19 heading out from the party from 2 falling 737, 6 miles ahead, wind wind social today, we're going to go back home.
3-1 right, clear to land, Westwind 1990, thanks. Alright, with that, gear down.
Departure back 1278, we'll see you.
Gear down.
American 131 altitude, ground across 129, safety.
129, American 131 Alpha, thank you.
2500.
Flaps 40. I barely see the runway.
Flaps 40.
Airport's very dark at the moment. It'll light up here in a second, I'm sure. Ooh, that's a nice little wind shift.
There you go.
Thank you, Southwest 8080, and thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome to all of you guys coming over from Southwest 8080. We're landing in New York. I'm hoping the scenery lights up. It's make me a little nervous it hasn't done so already, although we are still 5 miles out, but still, it's kind of awkward that it, oh, here it goes.
Delta 24 and 96, you can go left available, and ground is 121.9.
Savannah gave you that number, by the way.
The fair ground on
What was that?
Delta 24 and 96, nice job, man.
Savannah's the one that predicted that number.
Oh, gotcha. Alright, let's go ahead and take over.
Autopilot
So, make us proud, Moosestaffa.
I'll do my best, as always. Got a nice headwind, 27 knot headwind. Gonna be go-karting this thing.
Don't float it.
I know. Just gotta be careful on something like this. Alright, flaps are in, gear is down, 3 green, spoilers are armed, and auto brake is set. We are good to land as we slowly get off the
Over the ground?
line.
Very good job. Definitely 111.
Yeah, November Yankee Charlie 74, runway 31 left, take it off, for departure.
Actually having the opposite problem.
Glide slope.
Shut up about your dang glide slope. I'll find it.
Tell him one more time, November Yankee Charlie 74, thanks.
November Yankee Charlie 74, you're clear to take off, runway 31 left.
Beautiful takeoff, November Yankee Charlie 74, thank you.
Don't do that, please. No long lag spikes. Thank you very much. Throws off my entire approach.
Engine targeting,
Yes, they do.
500.
November 757, where Charlie 10-8, power number 2 is on aircraft, short fly, 12802, gust 28, only 09 for the land.
Glide slope.
Thanks for land, 21,
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back in. Calm yourself.
Minimums.
Landing.
200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
November Yankee Charlie, contact departure 135.9.
Flap. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? What just happened? What the heck was that?
135.9, November Yankee Charlie 74, thanks.
Will you?
Did you pull the plug on you right before you touched down?
I don't know what the heck just happened. No, it wasn't that. I touched down and then, I don't know if I blew a tire maybe, but...
Just wait 15 Kennedy, power right to the left of the limit to wait to one destination.
Holy crap, what was that?
I almost said a bad word. That's
I'm just going 1990 ground, 0.9.
Over to ground point niner, thanks. I think we blew a tire on landing or something. That was awful, but thanks, 1990.
How long is that 51?
Oh my gosh, ground point niner, alright.
What, did it veer to the one side or the other?
Oh, it like cranked over to one side. I mean, like, I've never seen it that bad.
You will do it to Kennedy Tower Holder. I got one arrival now.
Oh, sweet. I get a 15-mile final on a 172.
65, oh my butt. Oh, it gave me, yeah, that was the second round. Good lord. Thanks a lot, whatever the heck that was. Are we sitting on a...
Clear down to squawk departure, there's like there's Gale, X-Book 301, departure frequency is 132.9, and squawk 15. Confirm the squawk again, yeah, kind of 163.
Nothing looks odd.
Everything is correct, 1532.
1532, I counted 163, thank you.
That's weird.
Call taxi, counted 163.
Ground, Alaskan, hold for me. Yeah, hold the shirt of Alpha.
Yeah, the River 11 getting ground taxis at a hotel right there on
That is just stupid.
right in the north.
I might have to go back and watch the video of that and see if I noticed something wrong, because...
I clipped it.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, it'll be recorded anyway. Ground Westwood 1990. It's...
Okay.
About 4,000 circling.
Right on Bravo, advisory, enter the ramp today.
right on Bravo, and we're going to be going to Charlie 36, I believe.
Do you know what the way to is?
Sorry, what was the question?
What taxiway entrance do you need to ramp?
I'll get it for you in just a second. Stand by.
Okay, in the meantime, turn right on Bravo and give way to any aircraft that are exiting the runway.
Right on Bravo will give way to any aircraft exiting runway 1990.
Hey, ground red, across the house. Yeah. Thank you. Cross at Juliet, issue right, red 11.
Red 11, contact me. One on the other side.
And Grand Western 1990 looks like it will be going in at Sierra. Now it's
Westwood 1990 Bravo, and right in Sierra, and that's where you can.
I think it'll be actually a left on Sierra from Bravo. We'll be going to the, not the cargo area.
Alright, that's fine.
Ground pressure Charlie for that one right on this.
Holy mother of whatever. Ay, ay, ay. What? Stop posting some. Oh. Yeah, MD-80 drift. That was a serious drift. That makes the drift in the 7.4 look like child's play. This was like total Tokyo drift.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was no control in that one.
No, I couldn't do anything. I had the rudder going hard the other way with the nose on the ground, like pushing it down to try and get steering. Nothing.
Heavy speed bird to right, and we'll cross to your right.
It grabbed something when it landed and just would not let go. Let me see if I can figure out. I think it's technically Terminal 8, and it's Gate 36.
Joining Bravo and Ultra.
You're breaking up. I think you said Papa short of Bravo.
Juco 1815, taxi Papa, Bravo, Ultra, Kilo.
Papa, Bravo, Kilo, 1850.
Giant 9 Jojo 3 with an I-5 clearance to Romeo with to Miami with information Romeo.
What was the time for Miami?
Giant 9 Jojo 3.
Okay, so this is the terminal we're parking at on the far end, so we're going to go ahead and Sierra. There goes somebody heading out. That stinks, because that was a really nice approach. We had the hold. I mean, it was all beautiful until nonsense. What that was?
I think it was clear to your destination airport via radar vector Volkswagen direct airport. Maintain 5,000. X 6010 captain. Departure frequency 135.9 Squawk 1547.
So yeah, guys, don't forget, we're going to do a special Q&A stream next Thursday at 6 Pacific. And that will be, you can post questions ahead of time in the Q&A portion of the Discord channel. Obviously, you're welcome to ask them on the day, but that'll just give me an idea to prep and see what we got. I'll go over how I do my streams and what my settings are in P3D. And then if that peters out and we don't have anything else to do, then maybe we'll even do a flight or something. But it'll be a chance just to kind of do something a little different, and I'll have the camera set up a little differently so you can kind of see my setup. And then don't forget, tomorrow is the day the bidding opens for the routes for Across the Pond 2019 westbound, which is happening next Saturday. But tomorrow is the day to bid on the route. So 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, 1500 Zulu.
I think you're trying in here, but yeah, you better turn quickly because Jeffrey's on top of me.
What? What was that for 1990?
Disregard.
Copy that. Said I was going in Sierra. That's where I was going. All right, where are my people at?
to San Francisco.
Oslo to for Across the Pond.
Yep.
Yeah, not what I'm doing. I don't feel like being in the sim all day. I'll go ahead and turn off the taxi light there. Got a safe dock.
Hope Station, Jet 1815.
Jet 1815. Make a right turn when able, then turn them to Alpha, continue taxi in the same direction.
Right, when able, left on Jet 1815.
Thank you.
Stupid American ramp things are like right in the stupid way.
Giant 9003, I'm requesting a Kaiwa clearance to Miami with information Romeo.
Thanks. Better change your mind. Alright. Parking brake set. The landing was not good. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know that it was anything my fault. I think the sim screwed up. Because it veered us so far to the left. Once we hit the ground, we Tokyo drifted. I mean, bad. Yeah, we'll be in next week's FNO. Where is next week's? It's Chicago something, isn't it? I think it's just Chicago. I think they're hosting, if I recall correctly. Let me get some power going here. Where's my light? There you are. Yeah, O'Hare, yeah. Yeah, my goodness. I love it when it's busy like that, and the New York guys were on top of it. They were putting people in holds, very professional. It was well done, I gotta say.
The GPU, please. Stand by.
Actually,
yes, sir.
Let's not connect the area.
GPU connected.
Alright, we got GPU, so we'll go ahead and chop the engines. No, not that. Yes, let's toga. So that's what we need to do. Off.
Kennedy Grand Canyon Express 557 with you, Whiskey and Bravo, Office 31 right, for taxi to the gate.
Operate the
Just go
jetway.
straight ahead, turn Whiskey.
That's not what I said. Here comes Senior Jetway.
Roger, we'll let the jet go by.
Request deboarding.
Straight to the gate, Canyon Express 557.
Icing off, fuel pumps off.
I'm on final. They put me on a visual of 31 left. Crazy headwind.
Yeah, the headwind, yeah, it's like a 30 knot headwind almost.
I'm gonna have a reroute for you.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Southwest. You crashed literally, or the sim crashed, David? I essentially crashed. I mean, that was not... I think people died. We'll call that 310 for arrival time. We'll make a note. Make a note of it.
Whoa, that was a cluster.
You're telling me.
That's Bravo to Quebec and that's an hotel Papa thing.
Did you see the video?
163 or
No.
one left.
You should see the video.
They got me in. I don't know how, but they were sending me all over.
Sorry to cut out there.
Yeah,
Kinda
especially like the
one-
I especially liked when he asked you if you could do 3-1 left. You said negative, and he said, "Okay, well, we're gonna have to do this if we don't." It's like I already said negative. Just send me where you gotta put me. Can't do what I can't do.
Yeah, in the real world, if you get a controller like that,
Yeah, let me
go
turn.
with the original plan. Plus, I had traffic all around me. I'm like, get me out of here.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, we had a I mean, fine approach. It was a long, drawn out approach, but it was fine. Very smooth all the way down to the end, and then we touched down, and the entire plane veered hard to the left. I had full opposite rudder in. Nothing seemed to matter. We just skidded down the runway. It was insane. I don't know what happened. It was like we blew a tire, and I don't know if that's what technically happened, but in taxiing after the fact, it was fine. So I don't know what happened. Both reversers were on. Nothing was like one reverse only kind of thing. I saw them both up, at least from what I could tell. Chris clipped it, so I'm going to go back and watch that and just see if I noticed something that I didn't notice in the heat of the moment. But it made the 747 drift on Across the Pond last year look like nothing. It was bad.
Oh.
It was bad. Drifting's bad.
Oh, were you in reverse when that happened?
I think it started happening before I put it into reverse.
Because if you go into reverse on an MD-80, it'll blanket your rudder.
Oh.
And you'll have no authority.
Oh. Well, that could be why. Because if it started to happen before and then the reversers kicked in, then it was just that would explain why I was along for the ride at that point. So
that was the cause of the our LaGuardia crash with the MD-80.
Oh.
Where it hit no fatalities, but if you go into reverse thrust, it blankets the rudder, and you got nothing.
Gotcha. Well, that's good to know. Okay. So yeah,
should look up that crash report.
Yeah.
NTSB's got it.
Is that the one that in the snow ran down, ran off the runway kind of thing, and off the
Yeah. Well, actually ran left and almost went into the water.
Yeah, like nosed into the water, didn't he? Just barely.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. He went up on the bank.
On the okay.
Retaining wall.
Okay.
Broke the back of the airplane.
Got it. Don't forget to open the doors for everyone. Oh yeah, I guess I should do that. Those poor people want to get out. Those that are still alive.
In the taxi in, I had some idiot just decide to come out in front of me.
Oh, nice.
The ground controller didn't hold either of us.
Well, the ground controller seemed confused. I told him I was going Bravo to Sierra, and Sierra was going to be my in. And he's like, okay, just give way to anybody coming off the runway. I'm like, all right. And then I didn't have any issue. Then apparently a JetBlue's coming the other way on Bravo. I don't know why. He's supposed to be on Alpha if he's going that way. And I'm turning into Sierra, and he's like, hey, are you going to turn into Sierra? I'm like, yeah, I'm here, and I'm turning in right now. He's like, oh, yeah, disregard. The ground controller seemed a little clueless. The rest of the guys seemed to be on top of it for the most part. And then there was some interesting sequencing issues, apparently, with the final approach guy. But, oh, well. All's well that ends well. Well, kind of. I wouldn't say anything ended well for me. What did we end up with our final fuel count? 9,800, just below reserve. But of course, that was from taxiing, so we were fine. Sounds like little children are being dropped off the side of the airplane, but I'm going to ignore that. All right, guys, I will let you guys know we may be starting a bit early tomorrow from compared to what we normally do. Normally we start at 10 my time. Maybe starting at 9:30, depending on. I got to look at the route and then do some calculations because I do have a place to be at between 1:30 and 2, so I got to make sure we have enough time to do that. So the plan though is to fly to Narita. That'll be our last stop before we hop off either toward Hawaii or Anchorage. And obviously next week we will not be doing that. We'll be doing Cross the Pond, and then we'll resume that after that. So.
Hey, did you see your time en route?
What do you mean, like total time en route?
Yeah, I get 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Oh, well I can calculate. Well, I can calculate it from breaks off.
Oh, you didn't do it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't. I was so flustered with the the side action that I forgot to record my touchdown time. So, but it was probably, I mean, we were off at about 20 Zulu. We got to the gate at 3:10, which means we probably landed about at almost probably just after 0300. So,
yeah, you were right after me.
Yeah, so it was about 2 hours and it's about 2 hours and 40 minutes or so, give or take. And I took off after you, so
Yeah,
it's probably about right.
I landed right in front of you. I was your traffic.
Gotcha.
But that the New York controller was good.
Yeah.
There you go, Captain.
Yeah, I was hovering above you in the hold for a while. I was chasing you at about 2,000 feet up. So that was fun.
Hey, David. Or Chris.
Yeah, just click on that link down there. I just posted, Mike.
What did you say? Oh, this down here. Beloved nimble truffle ceiling cat? What is this? What am I about to look at? Am I going to regret it? Oh.
Your clip.
Oh. Yeah, I regret everything.
Hey, I just parked. I'm probably gonna log off. I'm gonna go to eat some dinner.
Alright.
Go drink heavily.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the bar and drink my sorrows away after that landing. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow for our
we'll see you tomorrow, Moose.
Flat in the Pacific. Good night.
Ooh, nice power slide.
Right?
Whoa.
Right? Yeah, you thought I was. I told you. I told you it was epic.
I had to clip that, man. I couldn't.
Yeah, that was. That needs. Somebody needs to submit that to the wacky moments on Twitch or whatever it is. The Flight Sim best moments or whatever it is. You got me? All right. Awesome.
I also want to say that. Would you die in real life if that were to happen?
Probably.
Oh yeah. You go right over.
Right? There would be many fatalities. Many fatalities. That's not a zero incident slide. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.